Hello, what is up, everybody? I hope that you are doing very well and had a lovely weekend. I wasn't here yesterday because I was feeling quite unwell, in fact, but today we are doing all right. We're doing good. We're ready to get going. And fortunately, we managed to time it quite well with a new patch, which is kind of cool. So, welcome all. I hope you are looking forward to some of the updates. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing actually too crazy. If I just quickly whip through what they've done, there's one thing that's kind of interesting that I don't know whether maybe we'll try it. I don't know. There's now this new thing here, Streets of Tarkov lower resolution texture mode. I don't know whether this is gonna be worth using or not. Like it might be, but I don't know. But we'll see. MJ, Renato, Firegreen, Satalica, Whitecap, Roll, Ad Lib, Antillion. Hello everyone. Troubleshoot, Constantin. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Felix. Do some videos about useful barters like the Ash 12 dog tag case. I'm not sure. Making that video kind of is almost self-defeating. Do you know what I mean? Making that video, you risk it being like you almost defeat yourself by making it. It's the only issue. Just joined. Hello, unknown. Yo, how's the family? Update, by the way, any anti-cheat measures? I don't know, man. I don't know. No, our family's good. Eldest one is at nursery today. Little one has just had a nice pesto pasta lunch. So she's happy. Now they're doing good, dude. Scopes on Streets renders at full textures with it on. I think you render like full textures anyway, no matter what you do, I believe. What was the update? If I just pull it out, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do this. Here we are. So, list of changes. Experimental Streets of Tarkov low res mode, so it might help with some RAM stuff. Visual bugs. The ability to jump into trees has been removed. A bug that caused a decrease in hit registration. Duplication of quest objectives. That one's really annoying when you hand it in and it like duplicates the list for some reason. Remove the ability to display weapons without critical attachments on the weapon stand, which is quite funny because I do that a lot. We'll have a look at that in a sec, but I'm sure it'll just leave all my ones in there that are in there, and then when I take them out, I won't be able to put them back in. Fixed a bug to use the paid exfils multiple times. Fixed the insurance bug when placing weapons on the weapon stand. I don't actually know what that was. Does it remove the insurance or something? I'm not actually sure. Fix the animation of opening the inventory when a player is holding a pistol. Weird. I don't know. So that's basically it. Maybe there'll be some other stuff, but that's really all we know for now. The one that I'm most interested in is this graphic setting. Honestly. That's like the one that I think could be cool. Because I know it's just a RAM thing. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. Like it probably doesn't necessarily change our performance in particular. But I am quite keen to put it on. I wonder whether we need to restart. Let's restart the game. Let's just make sure this is going to work. We'll just make sure. Oh, I think I closed my launcher actually. Oh, let's reopen the launcher. Let's go. Let's go. Therefore, I'll just watch your stream and Control C. Yeah, I know. The thing is, this. I quite enjoy making those ones. So to be honest, like after the first day or two, people always forget about them and can't be bothered. So maybe it's worth it. A dark day for rat kind. Indeed. No problem, Anthony. Yeah, no more tree camping. Nerf ratty again? Why is Nikita like this? Thing is, I don't mind them nerfing like sitting in the tree. Because that's kind of stupid, right? Being able to like literally sit up the tree in a place where you're not really supposed to go. I think it's kind of dumb. Thank you, Save. Thank you. So is 32 gig not enough to run Streets? It isn't on high. You probably can run on... You know, it's funny actually because I was literally halfway through these parts. I got interrupted with something else when I was like halfway through doing these on my own, which is quite funny. Funny that you mentioned it. So yeah, as we were just talking basically about like, you know, making a video about these barters. So Astrals for 2 bottles of vodka. This one for 1 military circuit and wires. These things pretty much, like, as long as you buy your components well, they always pretty much make money. And then you got the dog tag case one, this one. Which is a military flash drive plus a VHS, whatever it is. I think it is. Isn't it VHS? Yeah. But yeah. It is what it is. Oh, my money case is full. I have to think of some stuff to buy. That's a trees called squirrels. Silent crouch still a thing? I'm almost certain it is. Yes. Almost certain that it is a thing. Right, did we have some stuff to do on the streets? We're level 41. We're getting there. I have a feeling some stuff popped up for me recently to do on the streets of Tarkov. I've actually got a few things here. King Rooftops. What's broadcast for? Whoops. Broadcast for. These ones are really good XP. This is why we kind of want to do them. I think this is, yeah, like 23,000 XP. Oh, you need the abandoned factory mark key for this quest. Okay. 700,000. I mean, we found a little bit of something to spend our money on, I guess. Okay, what else we got? House Arrest Part 2. I know we were working on Lightkeeper stuff in general, but I just don't have the heart to look for... I just feel like I just don't have the heart to go and look for those vertexes a bit anymore. Oh wait, you actually need check 15 to do it, to do this one. Oh boy, you actually have to go into check 15 to do this one. How much are those? 1.3? I mean, that doesn't actually seem too bad, right? That's alright though. Isn't 1.3 mil okay for check 15? I think that's actually quite a decent price. They've definitely been more than that in the past. That feels good to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering, but that feels good. And then what's this one? Yes, it does have a good chance of spawning. I agree, actually. Wait, so that was all of it was? Pretty much, but I want to check out this new graphics thing. Watching you. What do you do for that one? Locate the surveillance spot. You need 215 Pinewood. Probably do for now. Do I have Pinewood 215? It's a blue key. Looks like no. What's it called? Oh, Pinewood Hotel. Okay. Alright. Well, we have a few options then, I guess. So, broadcast one is, yeah, the abandoned factory marked room. I actually, you know what? I've not actually been in there. I know it's one you could do, like, drop down on before. And then, yeah, House Arrest is check 15, and then watching you is Pinewood. Okay. Yeah, guide, check 15, broadcast. Okay, so it depends on where we spawn. We can decide where to go based on where we spawn. We don't need paracord for this map, so we'll stick CMS back down in there. Very good. We're still going MP7 for now, I think. That's because I looked at 2 keys. Buy dollars. How come? Hello, Wawa. You're from the UK. How much of legendary status is the SAS? Very legendary, I would say.
Gold, please.
Volcanic, thank you for the prime, man. Appreciate it, buddy. And what are we doing here? Well, that was probably a mistake, but... that was for Salewers. We've actually got quite a lot of these things, so we don't really need to do this, but... kind of one of those things you sort of should every time you get the opportunity, I suppose. Actually, you know, broken LCDs to a penny, you can make these as well, so we should just sell this. 13k. I'll just dump it to therapist in that case. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Take me back in there. Take ourselves some max energy. Okay, cool. We are ready to rock and roll, I think. So let's go streets. Let's just see what it's like with this funny mode on. Do I have armor? No, I don't even have armor on. We're not ready. I'm kidding myself. HPC it is then. Great, great, great. Cool. Hello, could you show us your settings? You should be able to do exclamation settings in the chat and see what they are. I've got like a series of screenshots of what my settings are right now. Yes, well, a 2-ray card. Why should I buy dollars? What's the reason? Or do I just need some? People sitting in trees for an ambush very common in real life. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think you'd really do that, right? Tried turning MIP streaming off. I got way better experience. Well, MIP streaming's kind of broken at the minute. It's not that great. You said 1 and save 2 safe key. That's for chalets, right? I drop any surprises on those in the notes. I don't know, not so far as I know. Do you need guns IRL? I'm British, so no. Hello, Saki. How's it going on? Did I have to come up with a quest? What would it be? Oh man, I don't know, dude. Oh, Volcanic, thank you, man. I have a question. If I see a barter from... How to see a barter from the fleet? Even though I moved the no barter option, I can't see to get it to work. I use item... Linked item search and required search. It's probably because the barter's too high up. If you do required search and search traders only in the menu, that's usually why. So sometimes the barters are really good value according to the game and they're the first on the list. Sometimes they're not good value according to the game, even though they are based on the flea market prices. But it ends up being like way down the list. So if you do search by item, whatever it's called, and then do barters only, traders only, that will give you the thing. Actually, yeah, do it that way. I haven't played Streets for George, so a map guide I can refer to that you can recommend. I'm not actually sure. I haven't like looked through that many like Streets guides, so I don't know yet. I haven't done one myself. I'm not sure. Always watch vids. First time I've seen the stream. Thanks, man. Running the new Streets settings. I have 32 gig of RAM, but I'm running it anyway because I want to see what happens to my VRAM. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Disconnected and fell out of the map in woods. Oh no, not in woods. That's bad. The different space in your case. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, they've updated a few bits. Mainly this like graphic setting on streets, but we'll see. The patch is discrimination against my kin. They added a new graphic setting to streets, and then they also stopped people from jumping into trees. So the rats are crying right now. 1,000 rats cried out in pain. Oh, that'd be a great meme to put on Twitter. Star Wars / Tarkov crossover. No more sitting in trees. Yeah, they didn't like it. I don't think it was ever really intended. Other patch notes? They're on Twitter. Thank you, Mark. The patch notes are just on Twitter. I've just put a link on if you want. Right. Let's see where we're going to be. I know a YouTuber does ratting the most. I don't know if he'll be that bothered. He wrote on Twitter himself already. I mean... it normally gets bad later on streets, but like right now it feels pretty good. 77 now. Slightly concerned of people coming from that direction, but... Yeah, so I don't know, what's the quickest way to get into the marked room from here? Is it just like through... Oh no, yep. Who's that? I heard somebody trundling along. That way or this way? Can't remember, I think it's... Is it across? Oh, so it is just right here. Okay. So I guess this is this. Oh, there we go. So yeah, broadcast 4. That was this one. Boom. Locate the cultist meeting spots. It's just the cult room up here. All right, we'll have a look for some things. MP7 does this annoying light, which is a bit of a pain. I should look into some alternatives actually to fix this, because there are some ways of doing it, I think. Problem with Daisy, like Daisy's like a decent game. Daisy's just, it's very different, right? Daisy's very different. You don't get into action anywhere near as much as Daisy. Like Daisy's brilliant on its own merits. But there's a reason why, like, you know, PUBG and Tarkov and other games like that. Oh, actually, holy mother of God, that's worth. Okay. Not so shabby. And a trooper. Fix the loot too, yeah. This is some decent loot here, yes. I mean, I'm not a big Mark II guy, so I mean that's pretty nice. Get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. Okay, so how are we doing now then? This bug is so annoying. I don't know why this happens. It's like some inventory sync bug where until you... It only seems to happen with like bigger items as well. Until you like close and reopen, it's not synced properly. It's like a real pain in the ass. I don't know why that occurs. Annoying. Which key is it? This was the abandoned factory one. This is this one. Where is it? This one. Abandoned factory marked key. Which is about 700k, but I was doing it to complete this broadcast quest. Broadcast platform. So the other ones we've got to do is... Yeah, so, I mean, check 15 in theory. We're probably better off going to... where did we say watching you was? Oh, that was Pinewood. Yes, we could head to Pinewood. 215. We could do that. Defuel as well. I need to, like, scour the rest of this room, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Can I just move the light to another part? All you could do is move it to the other side, unfortunately, and then it's, You can only move it here, and then the light shines on the other side. So, it depends on which side you want it. I don't know which side is more distracting. Did I open this? I did. Certainly somebody running. Who be that? Could it be out here? I will say, with this lowered textures setting, like, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look that much worse than when I have it on medium, to be honest with you. And so far, the frames have been pretty good. Like, because I wondered, right, whether there's other optimizations that they've done alongside. Because we've been sat at like 83 the whole time we've been here. Who's this? Sprinting. Hello, Jules. How's your raid going? It's alright, apparently. Doing alright. There's somebody outside. Hmm. Don't really know. What's like that side now? I don't really know. What's with the new patch? So the two things of major interest are firstly the change to street settings. So there's this new setting now, which is the one we're using at the moment, which is this like low res texture setting. So it remains to be seen like exactly how good it is, but for now it seems to be working quite nicely. It's to try and improve performance on systems with lower RAM, but is that me? That is me. Okay. But yeah, it seems to work regardless. So we'll test it a bit and see what happens. I mean, we've kept my FPS up in the corner just to see for now. I don't normally like keeping it on, but we're just going to do it for the time being. See what happens. The other thing is they've stopped people from jumping in trees. Could just be a scav, you know. I want to go back to Pinewood. I probably want to go this way. Go 2 on 5. Best of going this way. Rusted bloody key spawn in Clivermore has been buffed, or has it? Interesting. How do you know? Hello, Wade. 3 have completed the door. I have another 1. I still have to... Well, I've done the door, but I still have 1 more. Doesn't look worse than regular low. No, I don't think it does, honestly. Like, you can see it on the edges here, like this kind of thing. At the edges of doors there. There's like a few places where it looks a little low quality, but like that and stuff. But it's not too bad. Like doors look kind of okay. I think one of the big determining factors is whether it looks terrible on like the big signs, you know, like billboards. I think that will tell us more than anything else. Planning on 40 your armor? I'm actually not. I'd rather keep class 5 on, honestly. Like if I fight somebody, like this is the thing. I don't care so much about getting the full value out of 40 my armor. I wonder if somebody... I didn't go in there. Just kind of nervous. I don't care about getting the full value out of my armor from the fraud. As much as I care about keeping class 5. You know what I mean? Damn, somebody in Pinewood. So it gets a little low when you get down the street like this, even with this new setting. A player, that looks like a player. Not really in a good position to fight somebody at that range. If we could cut him off going through this bit. If he sort of stays and he's still looking. We'll be a lot closer if we go through this side. Let's try. Okay, well, Scav's in there. Right. Axel is still finding trees you can jump into. I'm sure you probably still can somewhere, but... Do they punch back? It's more a case of the hitbox that you jump into is now too tall, so you just can't get in. Oh yeah, we need to have a look at the weapons rack, see whether my entire weapons rack's been deleted. I mean, I guess not, but... That's always open? Oh, okay. The dude was crossing over here. I don't know exactly where he's going to have gone now. I mean, he's probably gone, right? Say that. That's probably a scav, though. I don't think that's a player. I mean, it could be. We could always try and get in via Sparger. Rather than going around, I suppose. It's possible. A possibility. We're running the gauntlet a bit here, but... Give it a try. I don't think I killed him. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Oh. Where'd they post the patch notes? It's on Twitter, yeah. It's underneath the... yeah, it's probably actually slightly annoying. It's underneath the, like, the patch is going to be installed thing. It's like, they post it as a reply. Yeah, weapon rack now requires pistol grip. Exactly. So we'll see what happened to my weapons rack. Because mine's still all in there. The old way. We got here pineapple juice. Hey, great. So we're trying to get to Pinewood 215. That's the next one. Still there. Just once you take them out, you can't put them back. That's usually how they do this kind of thing. I'm not massively surprised that that's the way that they've taken it. That's how I imagined it. That's why people were like, you know, good luck when all of your stuff gets deleted. And I was just like, nah, they won't do that. It'll just be, you can't put it back in. They have a look. What happened to the gun? I don't actually know. Something weird happened to my MP7, didn't it? It was indeed odd. It got like caught in the collision on the wall and got stuck, which was very odd. See, one slot items seem fine. It's only if you're moving around big items that it breaks. I don't really understand why. Okay, so 215. Got, oh, thermite. Thermite is actually worth its weight in gold these days. Thermite is very expensive. This will take condensed milk too, something else with a high value. Probably actually, we'll probably move this down here because then I can use CMS. It's like right up there. It's a good idea.
As a Scouser, your Alton Towers Liverpool story is a good laugh. Keep up the great content.
Gribbles Dead, thank you so much for the 2448. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yes, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. As a young lad, you know, becoming acquainted with the accents of the United Kingdom. It was a good time. Okay, so easiest way to get in, because you can now go through, you don't need to actually go into the dangerous bit to start with. We can actually go this way, which I think we're going to go, and then we'll go along, because we don't need to go around the bit that people understand and know. We're going through the lobby, through the foyer. Probably best not to do that too often, just loot the guy in the open. I know it's a fixed scav dead body, but needless to say. Not particularly ideal, is it? Right. In through the lobby of Pinewood. We'll go up the stairs. We'll make our way around using the corridors, is the idea. I mean, or we could just go this way, actually. Maybe we just go this way. Yeah, this is fine. We'll go this way. Moved climbable trees. They did indeed. Well, mostly. I think there's probably still some places you can do it. I have indeed seen Axel going and trying to, like, you know, shoot every tree to see whether he can hit the trunk with his gun. The scav, coughing, and dying. Only tried streets once, so much lag. Yeah. Love the solo text mode is only for low RAM people. What about low CPU people? Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I suspect that it'll help more people than just who they say. Which is kind of why I wanted to test it out. Now, if there are snipers here, I'm not really going to be able to fight them, I don't think. It's funny how, like, all you have to do is add a quest, and then it makes, you know, certain scavs and... Yeah, there's tons of people fighting over there. Are those people on the roof or not? Are they just inside the building? I don't know. Anyway, that's not our fight today. We don't need to go do that. Why has it gone so low all of a sudden? Like 60 FPS? Okay, so where's 215? 212, 204. $205. God, that scared the crap out of me. I wasn't expecting him to be there. Like, look one way, look back, and he's like bloody scav there. It's like a horror movie. Jesus. Oh, this is this weird room. Okay. It's like part of the whiteboard from our hideout. Well, it's just a bit of food in here. Looks like it. I just choose between M80 and M61. M80 when you're just doing normal stuff. M61 where you just need to blast a guy. Like, they're very different, right? M80 you can purchase from Peacekeeper. M61 will kill everybody. Basically, if you're using meta guns, use M61. If you're using budget guns, use M80. Or stack M80 under M61. That's also a good way. Patch notes are on. They're actually on Twitter, so they're like underneath it. What's our extract? Expo. I don't know if that's Stylobait. Okay, well, Stylobait building elevator is like absolutely rammed with people doing stuff. So I guess we're gonna go Expo. We've got another scav to kill, apparently. New update, major changes. Basically, we're testing the streets optimization at the moment. It's like a, what do you call it? A streets texture graphics setting, which does seem to be helping a bit. It's making the streets a bit more stable for me. It's like a street-specific low-quality textures, which makes it a bit more stable. Like, low-quality textures on streets typically look really bad. MIP streaming doesn't work anymore, so you can't really use that, which is a shame. You know, we should really reload before we do any of this stuff. So we're testing that, and really the only other thing is them stopping people from sitting in trees. Sitting in trees is now banned. Oh, I only actually used one bullet, didn't I? Huh. Okay, well. Well. Fine. So yeah, we're gonna get Expo then. We've got Expo. Expo. Scavs over there at distance. Okay. Blood on the floor. This wasn't me. We know other people were fighting around here, though. Thoughts on the crab meta? Thing is, people can play however, right? Like, I do think that, you know, there's reasons why people play slow. You know, I documented some of this in the video I did very recently. Actually, the one that's like my latest video out on YouTube kind of documents this phenomenon, like why it happens, and in part at least, why people do it. And it's like, you know, it's part, I think, I personally, after speaking to lots of different people in the community, at this point, I now feel it's mainly because of audio. I do genuinely think audio is the main problem as to why people are scared to move around. I think it's the reason. And it's not just like, oh, audio's bad, it's more just like you can hear people from so far, like the audio range is just so high. I think that's really what prevents people from feeling like they can move around the map properly, because you get heard from, you know, extremely long distances, and it's I think it's problematic. I do. My personal feeling on it. Yeah, those are kind of rubbish as well. Well, I guess we don't want to get empty, do we? So we'll take it with us. Probably better off. I'm better off taking this. Hard to know. 215 is what you request as a flash drive on windowsill. Oh no! Okay, we'll go back then. So yeah. I haven't fully looted the hotel. Dude, I hardly fully loot anything. It's not really necessary, is it? Streaming just doesn't work very well because a lot of the time it puts you onto like super turbo low quality, and I don't really know why. It's a very odd phenomenon. It's very strange. Oh god. We managed to avoid these guys the first time. Yeah, I forgot there's a flash drive we need to get in here. Where is the flash drive? I didn't actually look it up, so... Dum-dum. Where is the flash drive? No tree Wookiees. Exactly. I mean, that's the idea. We'll have to see. Ah, there it is. Yeah. There we go. Everyone's telling me I missed the best part of the hotel. Which bit? Which part does everybody really want me to go to? Everyone's desperate for me to go to certain parts of the hotel. The dining area? You mean like upstairs, or... I could go check it out. I tend not to bother, honestly, if especially if I'm questing. But it's fine. Watching Ladies ScavTalk on YouTube, don't understand how... I don't get how people understand your point of moving fine away. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like I'm broken record. I say this all the time. And I'm like, you can't just pretend the old issues aren't going to come back if you make a change, right? See if there's anything interesting then. We were just going to extract otherwise, so I don't really mind going to have a look at stuff. How many frames are you getting before? I wouldn't say it's necessarily that I was getting that many less frames, to be perfectly honest with you. But it's a lot more stable. Like, it was dipping a lot before, down into, you know, 50. So where's the good spawns up in this room? I don't normally come in here. You tell me, friends. You tell me. Do I have to go upstairs? Is it on the tables? Where's the best place to look? Around the table with the dead body. Or here, in the middle. Let's have a look. NaCl? I mean, that's alright. Look at the bag. Streamer room? Which one's that one? Golden Star, nice. What's trash? Probably PSO, honestly. No, that's my FPS. That's not my ping. I don't do much looting in here, so I'm happy to come and have a look at stuff. Slayer? Yeah, it's probably better than CPU fan. Yeah, it's kind of okay, I guess. Anything else around here? I don't know. A bandage. Yeah. Thing is, right, you can find good stuff everywhere, right? Like, so which one's the Bitcoin room that people are talking about? New update about. So they've added a new feature here. This thing. It's on here. Streets of Tarkov lower resolution textures, which we're using at the moment to just try and check it out, which is kind of cool. It seems to help a bit. It's this one? The tape. They're not really worth anything. Anything? No, it's not an item. Phyllis looks high because of the key barter? Nah, they sell to therapists for 15k. That's the reason why they're valuable. Unless they've gone up a bunch, I don't know. Some crap ammo. Nothing's ever in a toilet. I always want to check, but BSG don't put spawns in toilets. Don't know why. Anyway. The X-rated room? Yeah, it's funny. This one here. This is the X-rated room. The dildo room. And the lotion. Always good for a laugh. And you could shoot people out of the dildo room. Oh, this is the streamer room. Oh, I see. A different kind of streaming. Hey, look at that. The baby wipes. Anyway. I guess the silver lining of coming across where we did, that now we can probably just go back the way we came and not be harassed by scavs. Because they'll have lost their aggro. I never even checked this body, to be fair. I wonder if they've, like, the thing that makes me, like, I don't know, have hope about the special streets mode is that it means I don't have to like mess about with my settings on the other maps, and I can just keep a like special streets thing clicked. I don't have to like be restarting my game all the time, and hopefully it'll have some optimizations such as the equivalent of MIP streaming or whatever. Oh, whatever. Well, that's fine. Long flats are like 20k, but that's about it. Missed the part about RAM cleaner. I never bother turning it on. I don't think it does what it's supposed to. It would affect RAM. It's supposed to be like RAM and VRAM is the thing that helps the most. Like right now, which I'm not really sure right now if that's helping, but my memory right now is like, even with this thing on, it's at 26 out of 32, and my VRAM is pretty much full. It is full. So yeah. But, I mean, I was getting, what, it was probably 70 before, I would say, I think. I mean, inside it's obviously a bit different. It's usually higher inside. It looks a bit better. It's hard to tell though. I haven't been that scientific about it. It just feels like the lows are not as low. That makes sense. God, it's like, look at the brightness over there. It's foggy. Really foggy. Toilets should have med cabinets? I think so. They should make toilets good. Someone's taken that. New Yorkshire Sims playing low textures globally? I don't actually know. 100% don't know. But I imagine it's similar. Boxer BS is actually pretty good. What's like the lowest value things we've got? Like this and maybe this. Boxer BS's value, 120. It's a lot. Okay, so... Can we run in through that window? We can. Fantastic. Max energy again. Fantastic. Another max energy on the blend. Not that it'll help at this point, actually, but... Ay, ay, ay. Scavs, oh, scavs. Oh, I can't go through there. Ah! Okay, I can't see him. I can't see him. We'll go out this way then. Alternate route. Tree nerf, you can't jump in trees anymore. Most of them anyway. Yeah, like it was fine on medium. I managed to run streets on medium after they did some optimizations. 8 gig of VRAM and 32 gig of actual RAM was enough to make it run on medium. But I suspect that they put some other optimizations in, which is what I'm hoping for. Because I know it's mainly aimed at RAM, people with RAM problems. I don't know. I just feel like it must be something else too. There must be something else to it. It's not just that. Because it's a street-specific graphics setting, which does allow them to have a bit more scope, right? It doesn't need to work on every map. Which I think is actually quite cool. Because ultimately, I guess if it works, they'll roll it back into the graphics settings that they have normally. I imagine. You're like, slow... Oh, jeez. I'm just unable to see the scavs. CPU thing too? I mean, it's definitely a CPU thing as well. Definitely. I have an X3D. Like 5800 X3D. Cool. Well, we got 50k XP's worth of quests done.
Gold, please.
So there you go. Mr. Stotch, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. This is the only setting you can change. It's the only one. Can't change anything else. Just that one. I'll show you what I'm set to. I usually am set to this. Medium, low, 3.5, 2000. I put DLSS on. No HPAO. SSR on low. Anisotropic on. Reflex on, because now this is working again. They fixed this. And all the other crap off. And then Streets of Tarkov lower texture resolution, which we're trying now. Then post effects, I keep it really simple. Clarity full, a bit of sharpening, and that's it. That's all I do. I mean, it feels better. It feels that the lows are not as low, if that makes sense. Trooper 170k. Look at that, baby. Oh yeah. Double stack of BS. That's pretty sweet. Can get behind that. I'm gonna have to move over. You know, I should get rid of Finding Raid on this. Let's get rid of Finding Raid.
How are you doing?
Hello, Theory. Thank you for the 8 months. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. I don't feel sick anymore. I was feeling very sick yesterday, which is why I didn't stream. So I'm feeling all right today. I would say just a little bit tired, but it's not really a big deal. We're back on it. It's all okay. Like after today, I'll feel completely normal. I'm sure. Well, we got an injector case in that raid. That was pretty awesome. They're not really worth that much, though, surprisingly. It's only 216 to therapist. Oh, there we go. Say only. I mean, it's still worth a lot. These thermites are expensive. They're like thermite. It's crazy. A thermite is like half of an injector case. It's mad, right? Icaros, thank you for the prime. Snackrat don't need the trees. He actually just posted on Twitter being like basically that. I don't need the trees. You know, he said I've got a spreadsheet of 700 spots. You know, I don't need. I'm not bothered, kind of thing. Question: do I already have a rat curler? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Probably just keep the vodka. I use it for barters usually. CMRD. Actually, we'll put it in. Put it in just below the traded price. No one really uses them, so got to be kind of careful not to, you know, shaft yourself with those kind of things. Thanks, Mr. Stodge. Thank you, man. I have a 3070. Yeah, fine tune for each map. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? That's pretty good. Yeah, it's alright. I think Streets is the worst thing. Like everything else in the game runs fine. Streets just runs terribly. It's the same for everybody. Great thing about the P90 is that you get the ability to sell the mags separate. So it kind of boosts the value of taking one out of a raid. So kind of cool. We got 5.7 as well, I forgot that. It was like the 5.7 Mark Dream, wasn't it? Can't sell any of this stuff yet, we'll have to wait. This and this and this, this and this. It's quite nice when you can sell stuff to traders in some ways, like 73k of trader stuff. But D-Fuels, yeah, it's basically the same price. Okay, so Jaeger, we've got broadcast, complete that guy. What we got now? Oh, locate and eliminate priest, fantastic. Slaughterhouse, which is this like horrible quest that we're probably never going to do. Then we've got, oh, I've got this next gunsmith. Okay, well, I'll do that at some point. Watching you. You've got like 18k. Not too shabby. Fuel. Decent. M cables, they're actually really low in price. Monies. Might as well stick them in the hideout. What do you think is the best bullet in the game? M61. Is that cheating? M61. Ammo cases are hard to buy when the vendor resets their little Rob. That's the issue. They're hard to actually buy. Not fuel filter. Because there's not many on offer. Causes some issues. So now I wish I'd gone and done my hideout trick. So this is a good one, right? So I want to make a mag case, for example. Let's say. I'm gonna swap these over, these fuels. And I'll make a magazine case. Magazine case, I don't have any of these screw nuts. So what you can do, this is another use for the presets. So you can set yourself a preset. I've got literally 4 nuts, 4 bolts for this exact reason. Easy, eh? Ta-da! Takes 2 seconds. Sometimes presets are useful, but not probably for the things that BSD intended to be useful for. Such is the problem, eh? Going for Kappa? I don't know. I'm tentatively working my way towards it, but to be honest, at this rate, I'm probably not going to do it. Love you last vid, to be honest. Don't care about Chaz getting PP. Yes, exactly. They would have killed you, indeed. They'd be killing you regardless whether they have BP or not. You need to let go of the fact that the Chads are having BP. That's just... Well, they're going to have good stuff anyway. It's inevitable. It is inevitable. Oh, these are going up in price. I wonder why. What else can you use them cable for? It's usually guns. Maybe P90 people are buying all of those. Probably people didn't meme me with the RSH revolvers, more likely. Don't know. Wow, those energy saving lamps have fallen in price a lot. Damn. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, well, we'll try to keep this some semblance of organised. Do want to sell this stuff later. Right, so we've done that one then. And the street seems okay. I wouldn't mind doing streets again. I'm not opposed to doing that. Didn't get into any fights or anything. We just like did some quests and left and looted. Still have the check 15 quest to do. It's 115k. Then after that, it's basically trying to kill Caban, which would be maybe kind of fun. And doing this thing. If people trying to do this, Mole Cop, that's probably why people are so busy over there. Digital storage device from the dealership manager's office. Have a look at that one a bit later. Have a look at House Arrest 2. Try that one next. Okay. Yeah. Well, you can never buy FMJ, which is annoying. We're actually starting to run out. We might need to change guns. Show me how to filter the damage again? Just do it by condition, 100. Big difference between medium and high? Not really. Not as far as I'm concerned, anyway. What's the update? Mostly technical stuff. You can't jump in trees anymore. There's a new graphic setting for streets in particular. Any tips on headsets? Contact 4s are by far the best. Other than that, a lot of people are settling with M32s. But XLs are quite good as well. Some people like Sword-ins. The rack headset people quite like. Basically, the easiest thing to say is that Contact 2s are now really bad. Although most people don't like Contact 2s anymore. Why do you recommend doing Silent Caliber? I do on Factory, man. It's just the easiest thing. Yo, Negotiator. Imagine if all metal would go out the window if PSG gives a full auto gun that can eat APM. Is it any worse, though, than like the AVT? It depends what kind of gun, you know? We've kind of already got that with the AVT. The recoil would be super crazy, so again, it would still be limited, you know? Is the problem. Yeah, no trees anymore. No jumping in trees for you guys who like to do that kind of crazy behavior. Are you sure about the trees? Yeah, they made most of the hitboxes on them, or the collision boxes, much taller. Pepper Hunter's still very balanced. It's actually quite good now. Just the 10 rounders makes it not that great. Is there any problem? Anything very good fixed? Yeah, they nerfed the trees, so you can't jump into trees anymore. Most of the time. I think there are some where you can still do it, but like most of the trees that you could jump into is they've increased the collision, so you can't anymore. They've added a new graphic setting for streets, which allows you to run like a low texture version just specifically for streets, which is kind of interesting. So we're testing that out at the moment to see how much impact it has on FPS. And then other than that, they stopped you putting guns without grips into the weapons rack, which is kind of annoying. What else? Not too much. It's not huge. It's not huge. Oh, sure, no good, dude. I was sick yesterday, but I'm feeling a lot better today. Do you have the video on the Ursus? I've been using it for my bolting. I tend to gravitate towards it. I do think the Ursus is like, it's got the same vibe as the VPO in that it's got a, it's like the straight bolt or something. So like it pulls straight back or whatever. Like it doesn't wiggle around like the other guns, I think. Like one advantage for it, as far as I know. A fully kitted, full auto AK with APM should not kick as hard as the AVT, wouldn't you agree? Probably not. The thing is though, it'll go in like the VPO 209, right? And if you fully kit the VPO 209, the 209 literally at meta is basically the same as a VPO 136 at stock, which is quite surprising. So that's probably how it would end up working in Tarkov. So you'll still have 126, because the thing is, I think the AVT's got like 96 recoil. I honestly think a VPO 209 that's fully meta, I think has higher recoil than that. Which is the way that, I don't know, Tarkov would do it, wouldn't they? The 209 is crazy. It's like starts at like, I think the 136 starts at 150 or something. The 209 starts at like 270, something stupid like that. It's probably a bit lower now after they changed everything, but right. Let's have a look. So where are we? Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, we're miles away from check 15, so we may as well just like loot this set of buildings, I suppose. Can be stims up in here, in this little office. I'm never really sure whether it's on the desks. I always check, but it never seems to be. Always seems to be like in the rooms, on the tables. That battery. Oh, there's one. Dolbus 2. They've changed the text. Never used to say Dolbus 2, I'm pretty sure. I think it used to say Obd.2. Paper mache. Now we can make some toilet rolls. Nah, not that we care about that really, but... What's in here? Inside the paperwork near the laptop at the window. Yeah, we're checking all the tables. It does seem like stuff does spawn around these things. I've seen a few things here and there. No. Yeah, we're going to go into the flats now. People tend to know about that office room more than anything else. So I wanted to go in there and loot it first before somebody else turns up. And secure containers all the stims. And now we've got them in our pouch. AICS, yes, so it's the M700 with the special stock on it. It is good. It's the lightest bolty by a long way. It's very good. I even have a video about it called The Lightest Sniper Rifle, and I've used it to complete Shootable in Heaven myself. Once upon a time. Back when it was the old method. Or it was even... No, maybe it wasn't Shootable in Heaven. It was Tarkov Shooter 8. That's what I did with it. Wasn't Shootable. You could, obviously could do Shootable with it. I'll probably do Shootable with a VPO. Maybe even with irons. Who knows? Depending on how deranged I'm feeling. Ba-da-ba. Got in here. Amelia rye croutons. Oh, we need to drink our energy, don't we? Do that first. Yeah, so like some of the textures are kind of low, like this one. This would probably have some nice graphic on it, but the thing is, as long as you don't really care about that, it's not going to change your enjoyment of the game, in my opinion. I'm not really that bothered about low resolution textures, actually. Oh yeah, toilets. A soap spawned in the bathroom. Oh my goodness. So it is possible. We can get 2 lots of max energy in on this raid. Just have to wait for the negative to go away. See our negative status effect up in the top left. Once that is gone, we can drink another max energy and get another lot of whatever you call it. Immunity. Immunity is still only 5 and we're doing it like every single raid. Just came back to Tarkov yesterday. Nice, man. They fixed the problem? Nah. Trees really patched? To some extent, yes. You could probably still get into some places, but for the most part, they've just increased that collision so that now you can't stand in them anymore. TPSH, you don't have a gun that can be silenced or shoots that round. You got the TT pistol with the suppressor. Not on full auto, though. Getting 100 with the low res on streets. I do think it's helped. Like, it doesn't feel quite as low as it was. Anything in here? Yeah, the quick rundown on the event, guys, is literally just like a new street setting that makes it slightly more optimized for people with lower RAM. You can't jump in trees anymore, and you're not allowed to put red guns onto the weapon rack in the hideout anymore. That's kind of it. There's a load of other technical stuff. Not else much more to it. Now, what's going to be the best way to go to check 15 from here? If we go... Probably want to go through like under the arch, that kind of thing. Okay. Well, we'll go through Tail Group Building and then under the archway. That kind of stuff. Is that JSP? You know what? I'm going to take the JSP. Just because I don't actually have that much more FMJ. Oh. I don't know if he was the only one. Oh, there's not really any cover here. I cancelled my Solera slightly too quick at the end there, which was pain. Because I didn't heal my bleed. know where I got spill damage from, otherwise. Was it armor damage? No. I heard like a bolt action shot go off, I think. Get back into the building so we can reload. Window made of steel. Yeah, it was slightly unfortunate, wasn't it? Probably carry on using this, actually. Optimize our healing. I don't know, something else got damaged in that fray, so we'll swap back and forth between the heal and the ammo. So we're not wasting too much time. You could kind of do both at once. You get like a really good overlap. If you see. You only lose a little bit because like the two animations kind of overlap on each other. Suspect. Notice any performance increase? I mean, it's not a lot. Let's put it that way. If there is, it's not a great deal. I can actually drink this. But it does seem to be less... It seems to stop going down into the sort of 50s. It's more stable. Like, I don't think my top frame rate is any different. It does appear to be more stable. Like, I'm not dropping below 70 really very often at all. Oh boy. Ow. So there is someone else. I don't know why they are though. I don't know. Not sure. I guess we should just run, I suppose. I guess. I don't know where he was. He was like, must have been sniping me down the road or something. I just thought because of the glass smash he was in the opposite building. I guess he could still see us through the bus or something. 5501. I don't know. I'm not sure where that man was. Yeah, man, the XC1 on top. Yeah, we'll try that, I think. Watch previous VOD, and you asked why all M4 barrels decrease velocity because based on bullet of other guns that are 100%. Yeah, I think that probably is the reason, but it's kind of interesting, isn't it? It's in the latest one, dressing all in black, hiding around trash barrels. That's the Abney, right? I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, FMJ's fine. FMJ's fine. APSX takes too long and it's like too expensive. I don't think it's worth bothering with. With the fire rate, like FMJ is just fine. That said though, we're basically out of it. Like, we've run out now, so we're gonna have to choose a different gun. Windows other side through the bus? Yeah, I couldn't see the guy. It's weird though, because like when we exposed ourselves, he didn't shoot. So I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Have I like blocked out all of my offer slots? Like, how is this possible? This one kind of makes sense. Oh, this though. Really? Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. Well, fine. We still need to get into check. So let's go back to streets. Oh, I do want to play more streets. I want to get some more under our belt because it is a fun map. Here's the auto. I don't have any. Let's go to therapist and get some. Sugar. Yeah, frames weren't the issue. Yeah, exactly. And this is the thing, it feels more stable. Sometimes it would say, as you say, 70 or something, but it feels like, 15. That was always the problem. Right, so I guess we'll just like gear. You know what we'll do? Yeah, I think what we'll do is we will take the... Ah, yes, because this is the streets one. We do want to put in... So we'll put in this. Where's my check 15 keys gone? There it is. So we'll save that as my new streets case. Good. Okie dokie. Now, what do we want to run? What gun do we want to run? We're going to check 15. I mean, MP7 is good, but yeah, it's just like I've run out of FMJ. I've only got 58 bullets. APM, not really for check 15. It's not really the right place for it. Any shotguns? It's hard traversing through the rest of streets though. Could just go an M4. I wanted to prove the point about VPO. Actually, while we're here. Because this guy is 100. Well, it's 165 now. Okay, it's a lot less than it used to be. So this one's 98. And this 165. So if you meta this thing. Not that we're going to run this, but. It's kind of crazy how this ends up working, actually. Look, we're at 103. It's still higher. I knew that would be the case because it works on a proportional basis, so that wouldn't have changed despite what they did. But yeah, actually mad. It's mad that you can't get this lower than the stock VPO 136. Actually crazy. You could probably get it equivalent if you do something stupid like this. Yeah, you could maybe just about. You can get this 98. Mad, right? It's insane. Insane. Yeah, the best you can really do for this is 105, really. 266 is huge round. Yeah, but like, why run this when I can run, you know, like a, I don't know, an RD, come on BP in this guy. Although to be fair, I can't because I haven't got level 45. Tiger shotgun for shit. AK with BS that you looted. Thanks, Sahil. VSS, AK-103 with PP. There's so many viable and good options. I just don't know anymore, guys. We're at a bit of a crossroads. To be fair, I haven't used the RD. But then, yeah. RD is kind of my baby. It's good. It's good. It's a good one. The thing about the RD is you can go for this. This is what makes it really, really sick. 50 round drum for mechanic. Like, it's a top end weapon, this guy, but this baby. And we can even go, like, you can go for this one. I think this is hilarious. I love this build, the loud build. I just think it's really funny. Who needs to be suppressed when you can just smash outlets, especially if we're going to like check 15 or whatever. What we run otherwise? I guess if we're going like full short range, we probably should just go only short range stuff. I have most of the things for this anyway. Starts with the Krebs. On which one? The 209. Look how tiny it is. Because we're level 40 plus now, so we can run this no problem. Okay, so then we're going to go for... Oh, well, yeah. We've got no ammo. I don't have any ammo presets for this, but that's no problem. We'll go for the We'll go for the Salewa. my Salewa build, because I'm just like testing it out. Oops. And then the gamma, go with this guy. Actually, yeah, we need to go for something different. So if you take that out, put that in. I'm going to save this as something new. This is gamma Salewa. Actually, I wonder if I have one already. Oh, we have one already. Fine. Well, it doesn't matter then. It's all good. Right. Bap, bap, bap. And bap. Repair this. Face cover. Go with this guy. Yeah, kind of as time's going on, I almost just feel like you're better off being pre-medded. I don't know. I like how these ones are the US Palm Black Edition. They don't look very black to me. UB with the waffle. To be fair, I have 260 rounds of BP anyway. I have some MIAP as well. Ah, I see. Ah, if I can't top it up, that means I'll be able to bring it out like this. Top this up. So, okay, so this is the trick. This is the trick. We gotta have to somehow do this with it. I'm having to. This is how I'm going to draw out all of my Fanny Raid BP. There we go. And now we can cancel it all. Cancel the Fanny Raid status. You can't sell this stuff on the flea anyway, so it's useless having Fanny Raid. It just stops you from pulling out of ammo cases, which is extremely annoying. There we go. Okay, and then in terms of these bags, I think we're going to do 30, 20, and then 2010, I suppose. Something like that. That's not too much. I don't think it's too much either which way that way. I think that's okay. Right, Dennis Saleba. Ah, no, hang on a sec. I've got it all set up here. Just need to take this stuff. How was I doing this? Yeah, that, and this. Grenade. Cool. Didn't put any lasers on this. We'll put a flashlight on. Suddenly remembered. X400. X400. Backpack. I've got my annoying MBSSs in here. Alright, so I think we're ready to go. Max energy. I don't want to take SG6 for this one. I think there's any need. Yeah, I think this is fine. Take another nade, I suppose. Cool. Let's do it. Kind of expensive inshore, but it's all good. How you doing? I'm doing good, Floki. I'm doing good, man. Get lots of gun selection. Yeah. I am running the loud notes. Excellent. Favorite 7.62 with 39 besides the RD? Basically, it has to be the mutant. Otherwise, it's just the AKMN. There's not many guns, actually, in that caliber, particularly. 101 is good. I do like the 101. What guns other than the RD can use a drum mag without entirely having its ergonomics destroyed? Not that many, actually. Something like an MDR, probably. High ergo M4, that can work. Do you only play solo? Yeah. What level of immunity have you reached? 5. Great, isn't it? Right, let's just press these buttons before we get to the next one. Significant difference after the update? Not so much. Not that much at the moment, I would say. We're testing out this new experimental graphics setting, which is at least interesting. It does seem to help with it not feeling as bad. It seems slightly better, let's put it that way, with the new optimization setting that they've got on, but yeah. Did we die when I walked away? What happened to MB7? Yeah, we died. We died to the second guy. I just didn't know where he was. I didn't really know where to go from where I was. I should have just left. Basically, I was too indecisive and got shot. My fault, really. I should have just left. I was like still thinking about trying to get the guy's loot and like whether it was a random shot from blah blah blah, but I should have just played it safe and just run. Yeah, head nape is really annoying. To be fair, with 5.5v1 it would have gone through my helmet anyway. What do you think of 9x19 now? 9x19 is still terrible. Just doesn't do anyone. There's no real good rounds in there with that penetrate properly, and PvP is too expensive to make. You just can't use it enough compared to the others. There's no point. Setting fix the video scope lag? I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, that's an intrinsic part of the game. Is picture-in-picture scopes. Do you know if the headset hearing bug is still in? What do you mean the hearing bug? Which one? Like the step bug? Like the clicking bug? Or have you tested jumping in trees? No, I've seen Axel having a quick test of a few of the old classics. They basically just made the collision like much higher, so you can't jump on top of the collision thing anymore. Or was the idea? Picture-in-picture can kill my frames. Twitch ads are really annoying? They are really annoying. Yes. The clicky bug, the one where it makes sound like there's someone right next to me, but it's my own sound. No, this is the one where when somebody comes into audible range, it makes a like normal footstep, just one single footstep audio, like a click. I mean, that seems the same to me. First hand impressions of the street setting. I think it's good. I think it's slightly better than having off, for me at least. I'm not sure. YSFG, do you think it's the most viable generally? I mean, the MP7 by far. Other than that, the SR2M's not actually that bad. Because the second best ammo is still 35 pen, which is not too bad. But just like SFGs aren't really in favour right now because it's just quite hard to get. And it's just quite hard to get one that deals with class 5 properly, you know? Okay, so check 15 from here. Again, it's a bit awkward. I'm tempted to go back into that factory marked room while we're here and go visit check 15 later. Oh, I got the weird. Oh, I forgot I had it hotkeyed. Huh. Yeah, this is the new setting, by the way. This is the new setting here. I mean, it feels better, to be honest. Where was the mark? I always forget where the mark room is in here. GDs think I got you last raid? Hey, Ringmaster. I didn't know. Were you playing in a duo? I did not know where you were at all. I just couldn't find you. Oh, yes, it's this way, isn't it? Yeah. I think. That's the one. I went slightly the wrong way. Quick look in here again. I mean, we've got the key, so we may as well. EV19. It's pistol season, baby. Hilarious. What's we got? Rounds of rip. Some ram. Sauced. Still got this HK. I'll get rid of the PP19. It's not worth anything. CPU. What else we got going on? 50 rounds of RIP. I mean, it'll work if you want like position for RIP to work. Yeah, it's just kind of situational, just simply because, you know, it's leg meta. So if somebody lean peeks you around a corner, it's very hard to take them on. I don't think this store's even worth the holding. Like it's gonna be like 40k or something. It's just too annoying. I think heading in the corners. Stream lit lock turned on. No, we just we found an injector case on the last raid, so I can't complain too much. Injector case and then thermite outside the room. We looked in there already, didn't we? Yeah. And this one. Yeah. Okay. Pretty lackluster this time. Never see good things in Mark 2. Yeah, that's the thing. Like last time it was pretty decent. What is actually up here? I don't actually come here very often. Oh, you can just see out of here into this courtyard. Okay. And into that. Fair enough. Any loot in there? Yeah, I'm inside at the minute though, so my FPS now is not like I go down to like about 70 on the main street, 65, 70. But I still think that's okay. I do think it was worse than this at one point, for sure. I'm honestly not sure if I've ever been in here, in this little bit. With that funny staircase. I don't think I've ever been in there. Like, really. Oh, it's locked. Oh no. I'll go through that. Full list of changes, or is the Twitter post it? Yeah, just the Twitter post. Not that much on there, is there? Oh, I never knew you could get into here. What thoughts on the SR2M? It's alright, yeah, it's alright. 35 pen for an ammo you can buy, like, it's alright. And they decreased the traders at which you can get it, so I think PS is... I think PS is prep or 3? No? So it's not awful. It's a bit like a budget MP7 in my opinion, like you can't really mod it. It's like a poor man's MP7 if you don't have level 30 or anything like that. Okay, well. Scav's in there. Blows my mind how most can't run this map. BSG do care, they do care. They've added this new setting today. They're trying. I just don't think they're... I think being able to and caring are two different things. If they could, I think they would immediately. I think it's just very hard for them. I just don't think they know how. Genuinely don't think they know how to make it work. Should have this setting for every map. Streets is a bit different though. You have to admit. Should probably read the tweet. Commando, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Absolutely persuasive PMCs with the SR2M. Like, it's good. The thing is, if you don't hit them in the head, and... what's that? Rubles in the table. If you don't hit them in the head, and they have class 5 armor on, you're going to have a bad time. And that's the problem with all these SMGs. Actually kind of cool that you can get into this bit. Wait, did I just drop? Oh, bloody... Ah. Did that block my... Yeah, it did, didn't it? Well, where the hell did that go? Did that go into the truck or something? Ah! No! It's lost. I don't know what he was shouting before. Oh, look at that. Fun. We'll try and peek from prone. We'll try and go and do it. In a minute. To be honest, the Glock 18 is probably not even worth taking. I get HK is probably not even worth taking, is it? Bloody bullets going in the wrong place. I don't know what he was shouting. Was he shouting at me? I'm not sure. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, this is a funky AK, isn't it? Ooh, SJ6. Not bad. Right, we're going to have to... Let's try and do what we were doing. Shoot them out now. That won't do anything. But we can. We did manage to, like, clip into it slightly. Like that. Oh. That scared the crap out of me then. I was getting shot at. Ugh. Oh, we're so close. That's the stat bug, by the way. If anyone was wondering. Ah! We got it! We got it! We got it! We got it. Look at that. Crouch, prone, glitch, free look. Ah! Yoink. The only way. Only way. Pointing at PPs. Well, yeah, that was the PP mag. I'm glad it kind of was, because the PP was actually enough against the class 4. Install this baby. There we go. Alright, we've got enough space now. We're all good. Cool. What's he got in this? BP. Okay. I like how many times we shot him. I really did a bad job of hitting him kind of like thorax and body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I shot him probably in the arms and legs 1,000 times. And maybe stomach as well. I did a terrible job of tracking his center of mass. Yo, Pain with the 5 gifters, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, dude. When you drop something down the back of the sofa, definitely. Here are the lucky viewers. Ajorma, Avast, Ryzen, Dr. Kilson, Stag. Congratulations for your... You're now a beefer, fully fledged. Thank you, Pain. Appreciate it, man. I reach you for a wrench in the engine compartment. Frames high with low texture mode. They seem more consistent. I don't know if they're necessarily higher all the time, but they do seem more consistent to me. We also have green thingy now. Yeah, 6+. It's 6+. Right. Check 15. Let's go. So we could go across the main street. Usually seems to end quite badly, though. Just trying to think, 'cause there are some ways you can go like across the dentist, not the dentist bit. There's like the medical bit. I think it's those places. Those places are just hard these days because of Caban and his crew. I do want to go and fight Caban and the guys at some point. I need to do it anyway. I should have brought that Wi-Fi camera for Peacekeeper. Should have done that at the same time. I think. Which YouTube would give us a Prime sub? Yeah, if you have Premium, they should give you a Prime sub equivalent. That'd be really, really cool if they did. Hello, Redmond. Like 760p PKs what were you then? I'd rather kill him in 2 shots to thorax and 1 to the head rather than 6 to just everywhere. I'm totally honest. Honorary beefing ceremony? Only for gifteds. Cut through kitchen. I mean, I can. This feels like a mistake. Well, I guess we are like 25 minutes into the raid, though. Oh, should we go check dentist on the way past? May as well. Check this bag first. It feels like a trap, this bag. What's in him? That's also the step bug, by the way. It's very loud. Smooth skin. Thank you for the prime. It didn't look like any really good ammo in there, but... Get this back just for a sec. Feel scared. I know somebody's over that way. I wanted to triple check what's actually in here. Well, this is also BS. There's someone moving closer there. Let's go this way. So happy to the fixes to quest notifications? It's better. So I'm not sure if there's much of an improvement. I'm going this way. Maybe it is slightly. Why take the sauce? Actually, I don't know. Just get rid of it. Maybe let's just go across. Big sale, yes, does need to be done in one raid. Ah, you know what? I do need to kill these guys. Where is he? Unless he's not up, maybe he's down. Get up, get down. You up there? Don't know. Any event with this patch? Not that we've seen yet. I mean, there might be, but we don't know yet. If there is, we haven't seen it. Alright, so... Yeah, it's a lot quieter on the map now than it was. Tables and chairs have defeated me. Ah! Oh my god! Like the that's it feels like a scav. I guess it's like T45. I guess it's T45 out of 76. I mean, I bloody hope it's not T46, because that is... T46 is much worse. I feel like at this point we just have to just go across the road. I think we just pre-med and just go. We just go right across. Pre-med, pre-med. 45 is red traces? Oh, yeah, maybe. The green is basically like M62 and T46 from 762. To be honest, it might have been a PMC or someone, I don't know. Maybe we don't go straight, maybe we just turn around and get back. You don't want to run directly away from the guy. It's always a bad idea. I think it's probably a scav, but... Okay, there we go. Have to go higher! Go from the subway? Yeah. That's a decent way. Shitty scav ammo, all scary AF. Yeah, exactly. Meldonin. The samples. Who would have thought it? Now I've lost which bearing I'm on, but it's fine. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. Peas, I love peas. After the tree fixes shortcut customs, I don't think so. As I understand it, I don't think it does, to be honest with you. Okay, so we're going this way. Take him out of the mag. I mean, we could. Load it into this. And this, I guess. Maybe. I don't know what this has got in it. Has this got like BT in it or something? This is like mostly BT. Which is not really that valuable. Oh my word. Oh my god, it's so slow though. Kind of monster peas called out of a can. The kind of badass hardcore PMC who doesn't care about anything. We'll get rid of the RAM. We'll do this as we go along. I'm fed up of doing that now though. Okay, so where are we going now? Down. First we came out on top against the duo. Hey, no problem, man. Glad Tarkov's working out for you. Anything I can do to help. Drop the ramp? Yeah, we did. Great minds think alike, eh? More bags in here. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of duffels. Duffels are good because you just randomly get some amazing stuff in there. GVX. This is good because this is like half of a voodoo. Can't use this grenade to... I could craft stuff, I suppose. What else is... What's like really bad in here? Nothing really. These are all kind of okay. That's decent. I'll get rid of the nade. Oh, I guess I didn't need to now, did I? I literally just finished. Yeah. I wish you wouldn't put stuff in your rig. I do. If you had a space, I just wish you put all the stuff in your bag. You can't really change that behaviour, unfortunately. Why not equip the pistol with the bullets? I guess we could. I'm not going to use it. But there's an optionality there, I suppose, maybe. But there's really no world in I'm ever going to use that. People of Pinewood. On the wood. Oh. Nice. Got another sniper. Are there 2 sets of steps? Apparently just the one. Wonder if he had anything. We shall check. Apparently not. Alright, well, let's go along. We've got 25 minutes still. We're going to go along, we're going to go down, across, over to check. I mean, there probably won't be anybody in check 15 at this point. Didn't realise it was a scav at first and freaked out. Literally, I was just like, ah! Panic mode. GPX got to like 80k off peak? On peak? Or when peak? Yeah, it's mad, because people use it for the videos, don't they? Spawned in with a tank battery and a labs card. 5.7's like 22. Well, the 5.7 is, and then the mag is like 10. So, like 30 odd K. It's like not the worst. Drop the small revolver. Oh yeah, the little one is bad actually. Yeah, this one. Get rid of that one. RSH is actually okay. Doing Lightkeeper soon? I've got to find a VPX if I'm going to do Lightkeeper, and I've got bored of looking for it. But yeah, I mean, well, I guess we'll start doing his quests at some point. Why is this folded here, but not folded there? Weird. At this point, you just have to ask yourself, like, is it worth taking this, like this? You can do this. Do you increase your weight slightly? Do that. Yeah. Guess it doesn't weigh that much. It's worth it. Indeed, a toss and dream. What's that there? Oh, max energy. I'm addicted to max energy. Love max energy. Can't sit in trees anymore. Nope. Not anymore. Mostly, anyway. Hit U6 Chalet on Lighthouse. I know, we were doing that last a couple of streams ago, but I was just dying so often that it was just sad. Patch notes are on Twitter. It's on their tweet. Bizarrely, of all things. Okay, so now we're just going to go the long way up to check, as we say. Do you be like that sometimes? Yeah. Yeah, I just like, it's just a painful map. You're just like, you know, doomed if you go one way. Like you take a red dot, you're doomed the other way, and then you take a long range scope, and then you don't need it, and it's just like, ah. It's a map that's very hard to prepare for because, like, if you just want to go to Chalet, I did it last wipe with basically this gun. I did it a bunch with the RD and a couple of others. But this wipe, I just seem to get, like, southern... Well, not even southern road. I get, like, horrible spawns around the beach and stuff. And it's just, like, proper hard to actually get into where you want to be without dying first. Just rough. It's just rough. Just rough, I tell you. It's just rough. RD74 ain't that good, though. RD74's great. What are you on about? You could argue the Mutant is very slightly better than the RD, but they're both very similar. The RD is a really good gun. Voodoo Canton Max Chad anything? That's kind of it, yeah. But it's like every time you know you want to be in CQB, you're basically taking a Voodoo just for those situations where you spawn and you're not. And it's just kind of annoying because you're like, well, if you spawn right next to the chalets, you're like, well, now I just have to run in with my Voodoo on. And there's lots of PvP in those areas because people are trying to complete, like, Intimidator and other stuff like that. Heard somebody that way. Let's go through. Yeah, rush chalet, avoid the road camp. Yeah, I've been killed. The thing is, I've been killed so many times trying to rush the chalet. It's so difficult sometimes to actually just get there. We were doing SJ6 sprinting in, just ending up getting gunned down outside and stuff. We had a really bad string of luck, but it kind of put me off. I was not really enjoying myself, so we stopped temporarily. And we found one COFDM. That is it. Doesn't fill you with optimism, does it? A singular bullet hole through the route that you're taking. We found one COFDM radio on streets. So that's the step bug person I was talking about. That's the person that we heard before. A second ago. We might get shot in the head, but I feel like at this point in the raid, we're actually less likely to just get killed in the open like this. Nowhere near as many people in this kind of area. Scav that died down there. I'd rather approach check cautiously, I think. Well, servers I play auto EU. Okay. The fact you can't walk up that is like so annoying. Presumably this has already been done, but... Oh. Well, maybe that's why. So we have to get into... Check at 15, eh? Go and do this. There we go. Ba-dum-bum-bum, herring. Gotta be careful in this bit. Yeah, I just didn't get any opportunities to actually look for the items I needed. Voodoo great on 1x. It's okay, yeah, but the thing is, it's just like most of the fights that you're having, you don't even use the scope. Do you know what I mean? Like, because you're using, you're just using point fire, is more my point. Less that, like, the one times isn't good, because the one times is good. But you're just not using it. So it just feels kind of like I'm not even using the optic. Someone got obliterated over there. JSP. Certainly had people camping that spot down here. Very annoying. Mark Trims. I did it. Yeah, I actually found this UFDM already. I found that one that I needed on the streets, which was good. was a fight, I think. Kind of hard to tell, but... Oh, I didn't even need to buy check 15, never mind. Somebody opened it. It's the first time I've ever seen it. Literally, the first time that I buy the keys, the first time I've ever seen it open. That's hilarious. I actually bought the key as well. Well, I probably shouldn't push my luck either which way. Yeah, just ensure red dot and long range. Honestly, not a bad idea. So just run in and then throw the video on the floor as you get inside. That's actually a pretty good idea. Right, what are my extracts? I didn't even look. Have I done that quest? Have I actually completed this? I think so, right? Yeah. Okay. What we got? Same thing again, is it? We've got Klimov technically, but we're not really near that now. Expo again. Yeah, we'll go Expo then, I suppose. The Expo life for us. So we'll go. Oh, I guess we'll just go this way, won't we? We'll just get straight across here. Straight through. How late do you stream? I normally stream. Well, what time is it? 3. I normally stream until 4:30, so about another hour and a half. Appreciate your perseverance. It's hard to push through times like that. It's tough. I just normally then focus on some other things for a while. That's the deal. I usually just try something else for a bit. Like, I did it for 3 hours or so, and then I was like, we'll go play customs or do some other quests that I need to do that are also required. Because the thing is, after that Vertex thing, I still have to do Lend-Lease. So it's, not Lend-Lease. Got to do Peacekeeping mission. Sorry, why I said Lend-Lease. Lend-Lease is the quest I need. And then after that, we've got to do Peacekeeping missions, so... Which is, you know, is much easier. Much easier to stomach. I mean, we might even go and have a look for some vertexes in a minute, to be honest. I mean, we can. Nothing's stopping me from going and doing a bit of Lighthouse. We haven't had that much PvP action today. We've just been doing some basic streets quests and just like seeing how the graphics feel and whatever, and it feels alright. So yeah. Now when it comes to this extract, I haven't completely decided how I like to approach it yet. I feel like the best approach is to be along the edge. Like, it's very unlikely someone's going to be in there, say. But along this side, you can kind of... Well, maybe... I was up here before. Slight high ground, you can just see over, but you can dip down if you need to. I think that maybe is okay. You are exposed on that side, but I think it's unlikely to be shot at from over there. It's like a spawn, and that's basically it. Hate that your back's open. Yeah, it is kinda, but... I feel like people are more coming from this side, right? Because it's an extract. I mean, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Alamega. Never heard the term half 4. Or half past 4, yeah. What's the update about? So we were having a look at the streets graphics setting. That's the main one, for me at least, that I think is interesting. So you can turn it on, and it optimizes your textures. So it's a bit like having low tech, sort of like an optimized version of low textures for Streets, which is kind of cool. It's supposed to be for helping with people without 32 gig of RAM, but it would also probably help for those who only have 8 gig of VRAM, which I suspected. And it does seem to make the game feel a bit more stable, which is nice. So I'm trying it, and it seems good. Doesn't seem anything wrong with it. Like, at worst, it's going to do nothing. But I run on medium normally anyway now, because MIP streaming doesn't seem to work very well. Alright. Otherwise, you can't sit in trees anymore. Because they've changed the way that the collision works, so you can't just sit on the top of a tree. There's that. And, what else? Oh yeah, you can't, in the hideout, you can't put red guns in the hideout anymore. In the sort of weapons case thing. Hello, Dr. Solarite. New sub, welcome. Yes, you're not allowed to put these like red guns in now. So you can put in like, what have I got to put in, a pistol or something? So obviously you can put these in like you could before. But you're not allowed to put guns that are... I think I see what they did. If I take out an AVT, yeah, items incompatible. So you used to be able to use shift click. Sorry, control click. You can use to control click them in, but you can't anymore, so they fixed it. Sad. So I'm just going to keep them there for as long as I can. Just saving space. Right. Crib is smashed to bits, huh? Vector. Expensive. Amazing people even spend this much on them anymore. Oh yeah, samples. We needed to give Peacekeepers samples. Getting kind of close on this. So we've got Mule, which I think you can make, and P22, and that's basically it. Getting there. Is it walking on wood unrealistically loud? Yeah, it is. See, sometimes you get it here. That's quite a bad moonshine, actually. Quite lackluster, if I do say so myself. Well, we got one use out of the golden star before it gets turned into more propitols. Cool, I think we're set. Alright, so, yes, indeed. The question now is, what do we want to do? Do we want to go to the lighthouse? I mean, we can. It's just annoying. Like, the tasks, so the tasks that we need to do... Where'd you find a doll boss? I mean, I just find them randomly around. Where is the... So I've got a list of Lightkeeper things I need to do. What do I call it? Yeah, here we go. So we did bullshit, which is good. We need to do living high. I need to do this. I need to find a lion. I need to do part 2 of this as well. What is part 2? I always forget which bit comes with which. The living high part 2 is 3 teapots. Got 2. Any more in here? I got one more in here actually. Okay, so we've got the 3 teapots that we need. Then we need 2 antique vases, I actually have 4. 1 axle parrot. I don't think I have that. And 2 ravens. I've got 4 ravens. Okay, so we just need parrots. You got 4. Oh, I've got one here too. Yeah, you're right. It's sorted them in a weird way. How did you put red guns in before? Yeah, you just used to be able to do control click. It's because I don't necessarily go in and count, so I'm just like, oh, I need a vase, so I put it away, and then I'm like, oh, I need a vase, I find another one, I'm like, oh, I need a vase, I need a vase, I just like keep putting them in. If you're going to Lighthouse anyway, Axel spawns a bit frequently though. Yeah. Don't even know if I want to go to Lighthouse. I kind of have to, unfortunately. I don't want to, Mom. I don't want to go. Let's try it then. Let's try it. Now, actually, do I even have a Lighthouse? Actually, yeah, I don't even have a Lighthouse case. Like, stuff like that. So, I don't have any keys for Lighthouse. Just leave it like this. Some people say the USEC key for the lower chalet is kind of good, but... Oh no, I do have a Lighthouse one. No, I tell a lie, I do have a Lighthouse one. I just wasn't looking properly at the thing. I do have a Lighthouse one, what am I talking about? I set one up with Merrin and Hillside House and stuff like that. Right, let's go, where is it? I just wish you could sort these by... I guess you could search. Wait, did I not make one? Could have sworn I made one for Lighthouse. Maybe I didn't bother because I only needed like, there was like 2 keys that I needed for it. I don't know where I put them though. This is why I needed to make the preset. We just need like Merrin key and Hillside House. This one, yeah. Okay, it's these 2. We'll just shove them in here for now. We'll continue to be lazy and not invest in the preset, which is always a bad mistake. Fine. Now the problem is I do feel like kind of compelled to use SJ6. Maybe what we do, yeah, we'll do this. So we'll stick this in here. We'll put ourselves a voodoo on. Just for now. We will do this trick. And then we'll throw it away when we get into the chalet. I mean, we can just keep it on, honestly. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just like, the voodoos are expensive. That's really the only problem. The voodoos are really expensive. If you end up in CQB, you don't really need it. 30, that's good value. We can decide when we get there. Dude, I don't like Lighthouse very much. Let's go in the early hours. I actually honestly feel like I'm probably better off just going at night or something. You know? If Arena does come, will Tarkov need to keep wiping? Oh yeah, definitely. Mulecraft is locked behind Lightkeeper? Oh, poo-poo. Rubbish. End up with 11 CFTMs because of that? Vertex in one of those U6 safes yesterday? Maybe I should think about it. Thoughts on Mule versus Abdorbals 2? I mean, I much prefer Mule. I think Abdorbals 2 drains your stamina, so... Canted with a dot. I don't like canted very much. Anything I would say. I prefer my optics being close to my face. You know the quick way to Southern Road from USEC Chalet? Yeah, but that's less of an issue, right? Getting to extract, who cares? That doesn't really matter so much. But yeah, you just drop down the rocks. But it's like getting to the chalet. Usually there's more of an issue. So if you'd already answered, was the update significant? Not really. They added basically, the 3 things for me is they added a graphics setting for streets, which we've been testing and seems okay. They added they changed trees so you can't jump in them anymore, and they stopped you from putting red guns into the hideout weapons case. Those are really the main things. Is an Abdorbals plus SJ6 cheaper than a mule? I'm not sure actually, I haven't checked. Doesn't Mule do more? I can't remember the full... Because Abdorbos 2 does... Yeah, endurance, strength, tension, weight limit plus 45. Is that the same as a Mule? Then it does decrease stamina 1. And decrease health. Mule is 50% with decreased health. Okay, so yeah, they're... Well, the health regen's quite a lot. 1 per second for Abdorbos 2 is quite a bit. You do like 60 health per minute. It's like an inverse Propital. That's actually quite a lot. Like Mule, you can count because it's 0.1. You only lose 6 per minute, which is not a lot. You can kind of get away. Like I feel like if you're using Abdorbos 2 over long distance, unless you're really close to the extract, you probably have to use Propital as well. Often I'll use Mule plus SJ6 if I really want to get out. Because SJ6 will only give you like 0.5 stamina after the Abdorbos debuffs. I'm not sure if it's worth it. They probably end up being about the same. I don't know what the pricing difference is there. How much is Abdorbos 2 normally on the market? I'm not sure. Huge new. Mule good when you're red weight. Well, Abdorbos 2 does the same thing. That also gives you plus 45% weight limit. So that's going to most of the time be the same as a Mule, which is plus 50%. Makes sense to buy BP instead of PP? Nah, I think BP's just, unless you find it in raid, I don't think there's any point. PP is just as good. They're like so similar, it just doesn't matter. Where are we? We're by, this one. Trying to go for Merinkar here has been like my usual downfall. I don't even know, like... I don't even know whether I should try and go for it, honestly. It's like crazy PvP around this area normally. And or someone's already been in and done it, you know? Or get caught in a huge fight. No one's opened it. It's positive. I've seen one up there. It feels like one of those, like, every time I start on Lighthouse, it always feels like it's going to be one of those 5-second raids where I'm just going to get ended instantly. Come on, baby. Oh, nice guy. I mean, I technically need the nice guy thing for Kappa. I think that's not really too much of a concern, though. Oh, you can't put it in sick. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Oh, we don't really need our... don't really need the FPS counter on anymore. Turn it off when we get the next opportunity. Here's shots up here. Top end. Max energy is for immunity. Sounds like chalets. Already. Yeah, Giga car kit. Give it like 300 HP or something. Yeah, maybe we should invest in the whole keys down for the USEC chalet. Maybe we should. Otherwise, there's not much point me going in them. In the other one. Ah! Oh no, I did use Maestro 6 at the start, didn't I? I thought I hadn't used it, but I did. Oh, I got myself all stuck here. I changed my mind as to going down to have at least just have a look over Hillside House. Get up there? No, won't let me. Have a quick look. I mean, we can try it, I suppose. Just like with shots in Chalet, it just makes me not want to go, really. It's like, well, we've already been there. Let's see. 219 HP. That curl is actually good, though, I think. No, I think that curl is decent. Isn't it like 2020 or something? Damn, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Wheater beef. Huh. Funny enough, that makes us overweight. Can use this to our advantage. You know, that colour's good. Colour's amazingly good. Well, let's go look in Merrin then. No, not Merrin. Hillside House. Let's go look in there. Hopefully we're not about to be owned from some random angle. Oh, great. That's not what I wanted to do. Ooh. Like, I was up there a second ago. Last time when I came here, I got killed from all the way up there. But we were up there a second ago, so fingers crossed, it's alright. Not a great deal. I think M4s are viable. Starting from level 2 onwards. Yeah, oh, look at that. COFDM radio. Coming to you from COFDM radio. VPX. Not what I want, but fair enough. I actually got enough actually enough stuff there for me to want to go. As a matter of fact. Nice guy pass plus VPX plus. No, didn't make it. Yeah, radio and VPX from there is pretty good. I think that's decent. That's probably the best run that I've had in Hillside House. I mean, given that the key's like really cheap, I don't think that's too shabby. I'm totally honest with you. Over this. Come round. Game fairly different. Well, after the patch? Nah, not really today. It's quite minor, I would say. Looking for advice on Punisher 6 and where to go for kills. I did mine very naturally and organically, going to do other quests this wipe. I've done it many different ways. You can do it with an aggressive Ergo SVD and run into dorms, say, and just try to blast people at point blank. You could like basically pick your hotspot. You could go sniping on Shoreline. I used to do that back in the day, but I don't do that anymore. The place that I've had the most success, amazingly, is Interchange. It's one of my least favourite maps in general, or one of the ones that I just do typically poorly on. But I think the SVD really works well on Interchange. You tend not to get caught. It depends on where you go, but if you try not to get caught in too many like close quarters fights, most fights are like medium or longer in range. And so that's where I've ended up doing it. But I've just been completing quests with it, to be honest. Any shooterborn tips? Don't know yet. I'm actually tempted to start trying for it. Just to try it a little bit. What guns are good with a flare? You want to run something with high ergo. Otherwise, you will have real issues with like arm stamina and stuff, and just ADS speed, and it feels terrible. So, genuinely, something like an RD is quite good because it's got such ridiculous ergonomics. Basically, just invest in ergo. Like whatever it is that you do, just make sure you invest in ergo. Don't skimp on your ergo. The other way is if you want to go like bolty flare or something, and it's probably not necessarily a good idea. What's the other way that you could do it? If you do like what's good in like 762 native for ergo? RFB's a bit jumpy. You could if you go like could you go like an RSAS build? RSAS is quite heavy though. G28, not a bad idea. G28 is really light. It's not the best recoil ever, but it's got really good. But it's really light. Okay, we did the nice guy one. I'm pretty sure. I think I needed the nice guy pass. I'm pretty sure I did. You'll see now. It probably will end up not being required. Oh no, I do need it. Yeah, I do need the nice guy pass. Okay. Good, got that one. I decided to collect the cap items because why not? I've actually not got that many left. I only started relatively recently. And I need the fire steel, the axe, beard oil, the golden smartphone, shrouds, half mask, the widow's wallet, forklift key, bake easy book, John B, golden egg, and axle parrot. So like this, still some to do. I'm probably 3/4 of the way, I would say. I mean, I'm not even anywhere near completing Lightkeeper, so. These vertexes are a pain in the arse though, guys. They really are. Just annoying because you just have to hit the same spots just again and again and again and again and again until you eventually do it. It's just annoying. Why, oh why? Alright. I don't actually know why I've got them that way around. Cool. So, I mean, we could just run it again. Skyach is not that good on Ergo, though, is the only issue, I would say. Looks good, though. G28 flare is not a build I want to die with. What do you not like about that? As in, just expensive? We should have a look at the prices again, though. Often the G28 isn't too bad. G28. Let's see. Is it this one that's a good one? Yeah, this is the good one. So, okay, these are really expensive at the moment. This is probably because of later on in the wipe, these get really cheap because no one needs them anymore. Once these keycards stop being used for quests and stuff, then they go down to like 100 and something kill, like 200k, and then it's all right. But it doesn't make sense now, right? The only thing that I would say about it is that, say it's 350, for example. It's not as bad as it looks, because this scope is worth like 70k. And the mount, whatever that's worth. So we're talking like 75k. So it's only 275 for the gun. Like, yeah, that's still probably too much. at the moment, but like it gets cheaper as the wipe continues, you know. Like 350 is probably too high. I agree. But the end of last wipe, I was running them quite a lot, and you could buy them for like at one point you could buy the keycards for like 150 or something, and the scopes for 120 or something. So the gun was like 30k. It was crazy. Show your RD build. Yes, it's this. RD builds are not very complicated. Zhukov, BMD, foregrip, voodoo. That's it. The RDs are so easy to build. And a drum. And then you get stupid ergo. To be honest, like, you can run this suppressed if you really want to. And it's got 43 vertical recall. You can run this suppressed and it's actually just, it's still fine. Oops, not Thunder Beast. I want to go for the best one, QDC. We're still at 35 ergonomics with a 50 round drum and 41 recoil, which is crazy good. So it's still fine without that, but yeah. I guess we're just gotta run it again, I suppose. Like, do I want to go at night? Am I just gonna be shot by like flare people? I feel like I'm just gonna be shot by flare people. I feel like I kind of want to go at, like dusk, like early dawn, like the night people don't want to go yet. I don't know. I just hate playing at night. I really just hate playing at night. Hello, Sad. Yes, no tree rookies. They've been banned. Don't think I ever used the G28? The recoil is, like, the return to center on the G28 is not that good, but it's extremely light, so you can hold it up for ages, which is kind of what you want. If you wanted to get bolt actions, you could go, like, the M700, the really light version. That also kind of works. M4s are good with the flare. Is it possible to get good ergo on a suppressed SVD? Not really. You just try to mitigate it as best as you can. That's basically it. That's unlock RD704. It's it's mechanic 4, right? Is it Skier 4? It's either mechanical or Skier 4, one or the other. Your labs out items go is very useful. I haven't actually done mine yet. Thank you. Yeah, that's my one from last wipe. Haven't seen a Vertex or White. I VPXs for days. Close to 10 military flash drives, other tech bits, found a LEDX. Yeah, I guess now I've found 2 radios, like 3 VPXs, 2 LEDXs, and no Vertex. Mortis, thank you for the Prime, man. Appreciate it. Where'd you find it? Which one? I found the COFDM radio, CFDM radio on the streets, of all places, in Concordia. One of the Concordia rooms. Like apartment 63, 64. What are your goals for the white? Well, I was intending on getting to Lightkeeper again. And then I was like, I sort of half had this fanciful idea of going for Kappa, but I don't think I'm actually going to. So I'm not really sure. I just want to unlock Lightkeeper because it was really useful last time. Like if BSG does another end event, having Lightkeeper was quite useful because it allowed you to shortcut some of that. Otherwise, I did kind of want to be able to buy the labs keys. Because again, that wasn't really annoying last time. But it'll probably be something different this time when they do, if they do something. Need the MCC. Oh. You don't play that much labs, do you, Sad? A 100 labs for his fan of trillion GP7 no MCC. That's bizarre, because like MCCs are huge. They were like, so I guess you just probably haven't seen them. 7 LEDX, only 1 Vertex all white. Yeah, Vertex is a pain. What's this hit register thing on the update? I don't know. Not really sure. Apparently it's better now. Who knows? Right, where are we? We are... Oh, we're actually at Chalet. Now I think the high val spawns. BPX again. Gosh darn it, dude. Trim it all. Get like bitcoins and stuff here sometimes. I don't even get them on this table. That's morphine. Okay. I give them a wiki here first. I'm just kind of like gonna whiz around all the spawns that I know of that are at least like higher value, as opposed to going for all of them. Oh, oh, that's that kind of PP. Never mind. Garage spawns. I don't think they were tech, were they? Those ones tech spawns? Ah, nice guy pass again. Dead body in the pool. Yeah. Takes one on the bench. I didn't check that one, though. And then one up here, maybe. There's this box here. Oh, we can run back up into the garage. Hopefully there's no one here still. This bench, right? Nothing on it. Some stuff can be at the back. Nothing of any use. Right, well that's it, right? Broken box by car in garage. Up here? Which one? Not sure if he died. He's over that way somewhere. I wonder if he comes like on the bottom or something. I don't know whether I killed him and he has a mate. I'm not sure. Don't know. We can always go and check Hillside again. Probably killed him there's a second. Probably. That's always the way, isn't it? What's the saying about the Sith? Let's reload the big boy. Any tips for starting a wipe late? Get yourselves to level 15 and it'll be a lot easier. Just try and go for, well, just try and avoid PMC fights, honestly, when you're leveling up to the flea. After that, then you can start, yeah, just, as long as you get yourself to 545 PP and M856A1, you should be able to, like, crack on quite swiftly. This wipe is one that's a little bit more friendly to people starting now, I would say, rather than some of the others, because they brought back a lot of the ammos a little earlier back in the progression, which is quite cool. So you can get 5.6A1 like really early, and then use the G36. I think there's a lot of people still using class 4 armor. Like I've run into tons of high level players running class 4 armor still, and you'll shred them using 5.6A1. Opposite ironing board? I think so. Is he dead? He's dead, right? Or was that just hurt sounds? Oh, there he is. Okay. Don't normally like sword-ins. We'll swap over to them though for now. It's okay. Poor guy. Yeah, I don't think he can move out of the way properly. Gave him the old nade treatment. Should I run Tasmanian Tiger over class 5 over access? It depends on what you're looking to do. I probably will for certain raids. The shorter the raid is that you're looking to run, the better the Tasmanian Tiger is. Let me put it that way. It's probably worse on streets, for example, where you're going to be there for a while. And you might run into multiple different fights in the same raid. That's where you're probably better off with a class 5. Because it'll erode faster than a class 5 against, like, lower tier rounds. But for doing, like, one PvP fight and then an extract, the Tasmanian Tiger is really good. Really, really good. So it just depends exactly what you want to do with it. That's what I would say. He's like right along the edge there. Bizarre. I couldn't see him because he was like so close to the edge of the map. That's already been opened. I don't like sword-ins. I don't know if I can make this jump, honestly. Oh, not quite. It's Mikalix. Thank you for the prime, dude. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yes, you have to turn bosses on to make rogues spawn at water treatment. I don't really know why, it's weird though. Cooked him a nice stone. That's a cool phrase. I like that phrase. Alright, well, we can just peace out for now. One breakdown of hearing distance versus dollars. 5 meters per dollars. Means if it's a great rig if I'm trying to avoid fights in general, have access to it. Yeah, I mean, let's put it this way, right? Like, against... oh. Rip from my boys over on the Twitch side. We're back, guys. Lighthouse exiting often causes some weird spike and breaks it. We're back on Twitch. We're back. Yeah, high class of armor can't take a ton of bullets, exactly. So, like, let's put it this way. It takes somebody 4 shots to kill you with BP. 7.62 BP. Which is amazing. But after that, it's donezo. Yeah, look at that. We did kill this first guy and there was a second. It was a good time to retreat, I think. Hot Wiper felt worse on PvP. The rat meta is way worse. Yeah, people just... there's like a camping-centric meta at the moment, just in the community. And it's partly because of audio, it's partly because of economy, partly because of the SVT, AVT. There's lots of different reasons. At least we're not dying every raid here. I've been 2-tapped by BP with tier 5. You mean class 5 armor? Yep, BP has a 50-50% chance to 2-tap any class 5 in the game. 50-50. Maybe we won't even need this. Like, I think the voodoo is fine actually inside. So what was this guy running then? 5-5A1, beauty. Who's a man of the drip. Ooh, he's got a rainbow mag. 995, 5-5A1. 5-6. Okay. Nice min max. Yeah, he was making too much noise in that bush though, like he was kind of obvious. What do we get? Oh, trimmed on morphine, VPX. Man, yeah, these VPX, like, so many now. Just need Vertex, that's all we need, just a Vertex, come on. Vertex! Vertex. It's got an BP, good. Okay, I probably don't want those, do I? And then we'll go for other kind, get F1s or something. Cool. Bam, bam. Right. Let's see where we're at now. Another lighthouse raid, I guess. I'm glad we killed that first guy, actually. It makes me feel better about everything we're doing. Oh, not the sword-ins, please. Not the sword-ins. I just don't like sword-ins. I don't like the way they sound. They just sound muffled to me all the time, and I can't tell where people are. I think it's partly just a usage thing. I don't play with them very much, so I'm just not as keen on the way that they sound for me. Okay. Lighthouse it is. Reminds me a bit of Hunt, hold all angles. I've not played Hunt. It's worth playing. Lots of people tell me yes. At least you didn't get pulverized by a poor. True. Dying is not even the issue with the rat meta. The problem is you instantly die. You don't even get to have a fight. Yeah, and then you're back to the lobby and you have to do like 15 minutes of loadout. You know, Tetris. Any idea which tree is still usable? No, I don't know. think it's probably only a few. Got an odd question. What's your favourite rig? This, the Thunderbolt, because it's the lightest. And the Tarzan, because it's the cheapest, because there's a barter for matches, so you can get it for like 7k. Those are the two of my favourite. Loud RD. I love the Loud RD. It's one of my favourite guns. BT and PS12 are so temperamental. By both only, a whole wipe. Is that like, you mean 545 BT? Like 545 BT is good, but it's just not that much damage compared to 556. PS12B is good, but you have to hit them in the chest, and it's 50-50, it'll go straight to a class 5. You have to hit them in the chest, right? Finished counteraction? I actually haven't, no. They nerf M32s? Honestly, I'm not sure. It feels good to me. I mean, the map that I have of those things, I don't actually know where that's gone. I think technically speaking, I think the XLs are probably the best bang for buck for me. Maybe I should try them. I do think M32s are quite low on the list of like overall hearing, to be honest. But do you need more than that? I don't know. I'm not sure. There comes a point where too much hearing is almost a bad thing. Like if you, let me put it this way. If you had a headset where you could hear everybody running on the map at once, would that be good or bad? Just a question. Just a question. I feel like there's maybe a limit to where like extra hearing is actually sort of counterproductive. To an extent. I mean, obviously that's not completely true, but just an interesting thought experiment. I probably should invest in a better headset. I used to like the XLs too, so I should try them out. Would you say the light helmet plus trooper mask is worth it? Not really. No, probably never. The only time is if you're running MVGs, you don't want to get shotgunned in the face. Really, the only time.
I have jumped over from YouTube as I remembered I had this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the prime, Homeless. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hunt is fun. Gameplay's fun. Extraction shoots are really hard solo. Oh, this is a terrible spawn. This is actually a god awful spawn. This one. Don't even know what the best thing to do is here. Probably go. I'm probably best like going up the rocks maybe or something. I mean, this spawn is truly horrendous. Can I go up there, or do I have to go round? Still looking for vertexes? Yeah, we spent most of the morning on streets, so like I haven't been looking that hard. In fairness. Maybe we'll go this way. There are other spawns around here, so they'll be able to hear me running. Augustine. Come on. Ah, crap. I had 38 health. Oh, well. I think we killed one guy. I think we killed the guy on the right. Let's see. No, we didn't. Ah. No, I didn't hit him at all. Jesus. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that spawn. Because the thing is, like, what are you going to do at that spawn? You have three choices, basically. Well, I guess there's four choices. Run across the road and up, but you just run into other people. You can run down the beach, but it's like, by the time you get there, like, Marion's already been hit, somebody's on the sniper spot. Like, where are you going to go? You're going to go in the road camp that way? Like, you can't really enter from that side. You could either go, like, round to Southern Road and up and across, or you just have to just extract the map immediately. It's probably one of the worst spawns in Lighthouse. Not because like you'll die instantly, but it's because wherever you go, it's just kind of bad. I think that's the issue. Want to get a spawn like that? I'll hop in a bush. Thing is, like, you can just wait on the beach so you can hide in the bushes. If I'm trying to find vertex though, like I may as well just leave out of Southern Road. Yeah, usually just extract and reset. I probably should. Probably should just leave an extract, because you're not gonna. You have to like battle through the PvP, and then you have to battle through the actual chalet, / it's already been looted, you know? That's the main problem with it. Okay, so that was the RD. That was fun. What are we going to do now? I've got another RD, but maybe we change over to something else. What have I got my weapons rack? I've got like a bunch of stuff. Want to get spawns like across sunken village near the wall, just run through path to shoreline. It's so boring though, resetting the game over and over. I did it a lot when we were, you know, the end event last wipe. I did it a lot there because I was trying to find those special stims in the sunken village. The one you could either do it on shoreline, but that was like a complete like PvP chaos, or you could do it on lighthouse, and it was a lot easier. And they had those special scavs there, and so I was trying to. I did it offline. I didn't even do it on stream because I was running out of time. And I spawned Southern Road like 4 goes in a row, like what again. It was so bad. It was so bad. DMCs don't loot all the vertexes, found 2 more scav. True, but you've got a much lower likelihood of finding one if you don't get there early-ish. Actually, what is the Peacekeeper? Oh, he's only just reset, but he's probably still out of ammo already. The FMJ's just out of stock all the time. Oh, God. Yes, we've got like Scar H, we've got RSAS. I mean, this I should probably just get rid of this. I'm probably never going to use this gun. Could use this guy's tiny AKS 74U. Kind of fun. Not necessarily that good a gun, but... $47.37. How'd you put a red gun on your showcase? They actually just stopped you doing it. I have some on there because I had them on already. But yeah, they've just stopped you doing it, so you can't do it anymore. You used to be able to do control click, but you can't now. Now it is not possible. Go Gazelle. How much more XP do I need? I need 80k, and then we can start buying our... That's the one that we were talking about before. We can start... Actually, you know, should we try something different? Should we try a different headset? How much are XLs? Have a look. Walker's XL. 55k. So I used to like the way they sounded, so as long as they haven't destroyed that, they might be okay. Thunder Beast. Just gonna shred this guy's gun for a sec. Growl. Take the HCO. I know it's flawed, but still quite like it as a... for what it's worth. Oh, actually, we'll sell that as well. Sell that, sell this, sell this, sell this, probably sell this. Alright. So, any old helmet, face cover, tactical rig, we'll go Thunderbolt just because it's so good. That will do. I didn't do this one with presets, so unfortunately you're going to have to bear with me. Now, I definitely put 2... I thought I put... Hold on. Got loads of these Calocs up here. Did I get rid of the guy's mags? No, I didn't actually. We got it, because we've got this weird drum. Okay. We've got to think about this for a minute. Got like BP in here, BS. BTBS, I mean that's fine. We'll just go with 2, maybe. It's like that. It's quite an efficient little setup, this. We'll go 30 BS, BT, BS. Like BS will, you know, it'll do some damage. Sure. It'll do some actual damage to people. we've got? Oh, I haven't run out of max energy. Oh! Well, they're cheap. Usually more expensive than that. SJ6. It's fine. Some nades, I suppose. Always useful. We'll take 2. Teeny bag, and then yeah, we just got red dot on this. This is the full Fury build. Also, I normally bring. Is that it? Adrenaline? Yeah, another adrenaline. Unless we just use Propatal. No, we'll use adrenaline. Damn, that was so crazy. In that previous fight, like, we were so screwed up. There wasn't really much else I could do. I was just like... Just have to, like, lie in this bush and just hope. I wonder if we are better at playing at night. Like, night without MVGs. Like, is that sensible? Could we do this? Go around shallow with a flashlight? I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Let's go in the day. I hate playing at night. You have to kill for insomnia anyway. Do I have insomnia? Whose quest is insomnia? Let's have to Cargo X4. I haven't even done that one. Apparently. Oh no, I do have it. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I do have to do it. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe it'll be awful. Let's just see what it looks like. Let's try. Where'd you get so many docs cases? I just bought them on the flea to organise my keys. That's all I did. We're doing presets but excluding the pouch. Just save it without the pouch. Literally, Hegel, just save it without the pouch, and like then your pouch will go into your inventory, but it won't touch what's in it. It's not even about the MVGs. I just don't really like using them. Do most people go water treatment at night? So maybe shallows will be free loot. Maybe. We'll have to see. It's a good idea. GPMVG makes night house pretty awesome. Just ensure them bush dump them if you need to PvP. Yeah, I don't know. Your flashlight shallows could be the beacon of death. Feather post effects? Oh, I mean, I guess that's better, I suppose. Need to get used to mag dumping. It is with a lot of guns. You can still do, well, accurate bursts is, yeah, that's not a thing. It's not a thing in Tarkov. Accurate bursts you get punished for. It's terrible in Tarkov. What's the update? So the main update stuff is a new graphic setting, which is street specific, which is low textures on streets, or like low texture quality optimization on streets, which is an experimental thing. Seems to be good, so I've turned it on. Seems alright. Second thing is, you're not allowed to sit in trees anymore. They've changed the height of the collision box, so you can't stand on the middle of a tree. Like, it's too high now to jump on, for the most part. I think there's probably still some you can, but for the most part. And then the third thing, which is main, like the major stuff, is you can't put guns on the gun rack anymore if they're not functional. You could do this previously, not with the mouse, but you could do it with control click. So I used to do that a lot, and so they've stopped you doing that. That's the main stuff. Anything else actually important? There's like, most of the other stuff is just bugs. Like the paid, like being able to use the car while it was invisible was fixed. And the quest, like, what do you call it? Like the quest progress thing, doubling up whenever you hand in any of the parts, that's also changed. So, Soviet Spawn, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, well, let's see what this is like. Maybe I'll wear some GPMVGs. Who knows? We'll try it afterwards if it's bad. The beach house spawn, even worse. The beach house spawn's bad because you really don't have anywhere to go. At least you get a chance to hit Merrin first. The beach house spawn, I just hit Merrin and run over the road. That's normally what I do. Love that gun. We took it off somebody, so we're just going to give it a try. Looking around to southern road from boat house is a pretty safe move. There's quite a few people that come along the beach, though. Get on a few trees. I can think of it's just a hitbox move. Well, no, but it's like it's way higher. It's like way, way higher. So you can't like do the jump. Beach house is just rush shallow. Yeah, tough. No, the MP7 flashlight still looks the same. Good loot in Merrin? Sometimes, yeah. Where are we? Oh, we're at this. Yeah, we're at the same one. It's just the same spawn as before. But this time, maybe we'll run... I don't know. Maybe we'll run Merrin instead. What graphic quality did you play on? I normally play on medium. I played on low with MIP previously. I feel like I'm just going to get thermaled and die doing this. Oh. Ah! The hell? What on earth? I've never had scavs run at me like this. Not at the beginning of Lighthouse raid. Gosh darn it. They're like running at me as well. Like directly at me. Basically what happened was I heard the step bug and I thought it was a PMC. Well. You know, we may as well where were the scavs actually? Oh, no, it's not worth looting them, is it? Yeah, it is quite dark. Night raid? Nah, this is night raid. Counter these scavs several times. 2-3 instant spawn at the beginning, run into the trees. Wonder if you took it off me? I took it off somebody today on streets. We killed them earlier with an RD. Oh, an infinite night raids from last Halloween. That was crazy. Got max endurance and max strength. My health has been stuck in the exact same point, level 48. Do you know how to max it? Go and look on the wiki. I can't remember what other thing health works for. So it's like endurance, strength, and something else. So you'll probably need to train one other skill. Whatever that other skill is, I forget. Vitality, well, good luck with that one. Endurance, strength, and vitality. So, yeah. You're back to the... This is like the late game version of the level 3 vitality of the hideout. You're gatekept by the fact that you don't take much damage. Steps? Don't think so. I did hear something, I agree with you. I don't think it was steps, though. Could be. Maybe it is. What else could it be? Okay, well... I don't know. I guess we'll go and check Merrin anyway. Although I feel like it's pretty much a lost cause at this point. Cargo X. I didn't think I'd done it, but I have, it turns out. I've done that one with the container. Find someone to jump, break your legs, bring lock to split to the heels. It's so bad, dude, isn't it? It's so awful. So sad. Thanks, Simo. Even though you can't hear. Let's go and have a look. Are we just going to get murdered from up there? Can't see up there anyway, in fairness. Even with the flashlight, it's kind of hard. No Halloween event as far as we know. They did quite a big update though, so... Car's still closed, apparently. Shrug. Someone's setting up for Shooterborn in Heaven because they're going to be up there with some kind of bolty. Is there nothing in there? It is empty. Question is, what now? Hillside House? Or... Chalet? Game of Vertex? Why, yes. That is a laser. I can't see them now! This is the issue, you basically, there was one down there we could see because of his, laser. That was the one. Oh, there's one there. And then there was one further down the road. How far did he go? Why not just for an MVG? Well, the thing is, I figured it might be the same as on Interchange. Because the thing is, when you end up fighting some random dude inside chalets, you're going to end up just getting a flashlight in the face. It's going to be counterproductive. Oh, I saw a little laser flash there, so it must be somewhere here. It's often counterproductive running MVGs. Oh, there he is. Love it. What now then? Night raids are not the best for content, but chat is good. Yeah, I mean, I don't even like the vibe of night raids very much. Depends on the moon. Lighthouse can get dark. Turn MVGs off when you need to PvP. It's true. It's true. Get out of the way from here before we get shot. About half. We should probably reload. So we're checking the scav body. Not in the middle of the street, nah. I'd rather not at this point. I mean, it's a good sign that Merrin's was closed. Does the flashlight count MVGs? Yeah, it does, because it shines extremely brightly. Actually, you know what? Well, we've got enough bullets, he says. We should be okay. So the moon's out, and I still can't really see. So this tells us, yes, we should probably run MVGs. And you get the when you turn them on, as people were saying. So get the full tactical feeling. Should I learn Lighthouse or Reserve first? Ooh, complicated question. I feel like Lighthouse almost, because I feel like Lighthouse is a bit more formulaic. Like, if you invest the time in actually learning how to kill the rogues, the thing is I just hate investing the time in doing that. I find it incredibly boring. Whereas Reserve is a bit more like, as long as you learn the map, you can kind of play a more normal way. Lighthouse is quite, yeah, it's quite a formulaic thing, because you need to learn how to kill the rogues. And you need to do it in a very specific way, whereas like Reserve, you can just play kind of how you want. Sort of. Because Reserve is more... I kind of mind Reserve. Genuinely don't really mind Reserve. Learning Reserve things are made. It's only downstairs. It's alright upstairs. Like on the normal... in the normal area. Yeah. Oh, that was stupid. Oh well. I predicted through the roof and shot him in the roof tile. Hey, max energy. Would you look at that? Nothing up here. Oh, he went back down, did he? What the? Where the hell did he go? What is this? What on earth is this? Now gins. No, I've finally have the last a little bit. Lighters on very linear. It is, and there's only so many ways you can go without getting blasted. Okay. Now it's up here then. Zone somehow has worse spawns. Spawns worse than the factory forklift spawn. In some cases, they're pretty bad on Reserve, yeah. Zero Lighthouse quest, so I decided to go for Bear. Expecting not to go to Lighthouse. As long as the, like... Yeah, it's kind of tough. I mean, I don't like going to the rogues, really, and I'm USEC. They peek you like a player. And they also peek you unlike a player too. That's the worst part about them. They act very AI-like. And you have to kind of use mechanics that you wouldn't ever use against a real player. That's what I don't like about them. Why aren't you suppressed? I just used someone's gun that I killed. From another raid. How's the updated graphics setting? It's alright, yeah. Well, it's not a miracle, but it's not bad. It ain't terrible. GP coin. Where are you from? UK. Nothing in the sink today. I guess we may as well go over to the chalet. There's not really anything here. We'll just go and see. Anything interesting in the new update? Couple of things. A streets graphic setting specific for streets for low textures, which is kind of cool. Seems to work quite well. They have. Oh, this is awful. I'm trying to run up here. They have stopped you from putting red weapons in the hideout in the rack, and also what's the last thing? There's one other thing. Oh yeah, they stopped you jumping in trees. Those are the 3 major changes. Once you get the DSPT for Lightkeeper, you get your private loot island. I never really bothered going because it's just so dull. Like, yeah, you can get infinite money, but I think if you can get Lightkeeper, you can get infinite money other ways too, so... Enjoying the GP mid-game barter? Excellent! I'm glad you're enjoying it. No, I like that gun. I think it's decent. Opinion of Woods? I think Woods is good. Woods is okay map. Yeah, Woods is fine. I've nothing wrong with Woods. Got a good map for new players too. Like, Woods used to be the map that you just never went to unless you needed PvP. Back in the day. But Woods has actually, like, arguably some of the best loot in the game now from, like, one of the regular maps. It's quite good. Yeah, Streets was supposed to be the bear favoured map. Because it was supposed to be, like, roaming gangs of, like, God knows who on that map to be able to counterbalance it slightly. And Lighthouse was supposed to be the USEC favoured map. But obviously they haven't done it yet. Lots of people playing bear this wipe because they thought that they might put that in this wipe. Okay, well that's scavs. That bodes well. Doors opens. Probably someone's come in and done it already. Where's it gone? Can't even see where that scav's gone. He was lower than I expected him to be. Ooh, L1 stim. Oh wait, I don't need that. I need the other one, don't I? Yeah, this is the one you mean, right? Ah. CFTM radio. Morphine. Maybe night raids are the way, guys. Flash there. Is that Axel Parrot? It looks, dun dun dun, unlooted. Right, what else? What else? What else? Golden egg? First parrot? Yeah, no, I've not seen one this wipe. Kind of funny, eh? How crazy. Yep, I literally haven't seen one. Nothing on the body. Bandage. Look at this guy. Don't see anything in there. I think that was it, right? And there was one under the this side. I thought there was I didn't think this one you could get into. Is it like, is there one under here or something? Where exactly is it? Because well, this one. I've never seen really anything on this one. On the box, the floor in front. Oh, okay. I don't feel like I've ever seen anything on there. I've checked that box a ton of times. I just kind of gave up on it. There's one box down in the street as well. Seen quite a lot. Fair enough. Fair enough. Who am I to say otherwise? What happened to your Udi? Oh, it's too hot today to wear Udi. You know what? I wore it all of yesterday. Because I was freezing cold and I was feeling very ill. And I wore it in bed for basically like 15 hours straight. It came at the perfect time. Like, honestly. Stopped even checking cinema. Yeah, I stopped checking cinema as well. It's just like, after a while, you just think like, why am I bothering with this? I'm going to check the broken box down here by this bus, but again, another one of those ones that makes you think like, really, should I even bother? M cable, okay, well at least it spawned something. One saving grace. Right, well, you know what? At least we could get in and out relatively easily. Another VPX Vertex Bitcoin in Pizza Hut by the blue chalet, but yeah. And the thing is, I should probably invest in the key for the lower chalet too. We'll go Southern Road just because I think it's easier. Not that good? See, some of these ones that they do spawn occasionally, it just feels sad, right? You're just like, it's just so infrequent that it's just a pain. Acer in it for Scav and Lighthouse for the box by the bus. Nice. Box to the tunnel, left entrance. Where is that? Oh, this one. Pallet. Another box. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything here. Whether it just got taken, it's hard to know. Hard to know. So, yeah, the update. It's basically got a graphical setting for streets that allows you to run it on low textures and just that map, which is good. I suspect it comes with some other streets optimizations too for low RAM PCs. But it seems to make the whole map more stable. Anecdotally. I haven't run any tests on it. Need to wait for somebody who is, you know, more inclined to do that kind of thing than me to tell us exactly what it does. But it seemed to make the map run, you know, fairly well, honestly. It didn't feel bad. It definitely didn't feel worse. And I think that the FPS lows felt higher than they were previously. Down the bottom here. Does it feel like customs or lighthouse? What, with the update? I mean, it feels like streets, but not as, you know, not quite as bad. Do you know what happened to non-functional weapons that were stashed? They stayed there. You're just not allowed to put them back in. Once they're out for good. Feel like reducing text chest has not changed a lot if you have enough RAM and VRAM. Correct. So it puts a little bit less load on people who are swapping textures and having an impact on CPU, primarily. Yeah, outside of that, it shouldn't make much difference to most people. Like, because I have very little VRAM on my GPU, it actually probably helps me a bit more with just stability of FPS. But yeah. Low RAM error on my game. Yeah, I mean, it should help with all of that stuff. SD Mark 1 and SVD mod? One gives you more ergo, one route gives you more ergo, one route gives you more recoil. I like the modernized route, that's the way I usually go with the SVD. For day or nighttime in streets? I prefer day on every map. I don't really like playing at night, to be honest. Well, you know what? We've been getting some okay loot, regardless of the fact that we didn't find exactly what we wanted. It's been, you know, we've found the parrot and things like that, so we needed those for the next quest after this. So it's not actually been too bad. Not too bad. Rusted key. Yeah, you have to go to that spawn in the Klimov Trading Center, which is pretty crazy. It's the only real way to find it. I found it randomly. But yeah, we found another one of these CFDM radios, so that's good. I think that's 3 now? No, I think maybe I've got 2, because you need 4 for doing the Lightkeeper one. And that was the thing that killed me last time. Pretty sure we got, yeah, so we got these 2. Yeah, so we got 2. So we still need more of these anyway. We've now just got like some VPXs as well and stuff like that. So making progress. We got an egg, axle. Actually, does that mean you need an egg for Kappa? I actually have an egg for Kappa now. I think you might need an egg for Living High though. Oh no, it's just Axel Parrot. Okay, well then I guess the egg has been egg acquired, I suppose, for the Kappa tracker. Nice. And well, I would put the parrot in there, but can't do that because we're gonna have to put it in for Living High beforehand. Right, well, that's it for today, guys. I will be back on Thursday. A new vid tomorrow. I do need to finish it because I was sick yesterday, so I didn't manage to get too much done. I didn't get anything done on any work yesterday, so I'm gonna have to spend tonight finishing off the video for tomorrow. But otherwise, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will hopefully see you on Thursday for the next exciting installment of Find the Damn Vertex. We shall see. We shall see. Cool, guys. Right, we're going to go and raid John B, who's never on when I'm finishing, so we're going to take this opportunity to go and give him a bit of love. John B is an amazing music producer. If you don't know him, he's made some songs for Tarkov. He's a hilarious guy. I really like him. Another UK person. And yeah, big fan of John B. So go and wish him the best. And I'll catch you soon. Bye, everyone.